Local recording. Let me start the YouTube recording. I can say it. How was the sleep? Yeah, sleep was okay. I probably got to sleep about somewhere between 9 and 10. Just watching old Monty Python. Reading the music players. Yeah, we just went classic retro. Hey Andy. Hey Camo. Hey Ramatra. Okay. Fuck. I mean, it is 5:38. I should boot the marbles. What do I need? I need to edit this Stream Elements command, but I actually don't know how Stream Elements works. Because normally, Panda just deals with all of it. I need to move my cam as well. Is that better? And chat's not on my face. OWCS drops. Korea Bootcamp Preseason Tournament Finals. New OWCS drops all day. Done. Now do. Oh, all right. Let me do that button. Can you see everything? I was watching my good friend Max. Getting ever closer. Look at that. I'm going to go over 400k mark today. I'm hitting 400k. Fuck you for sniping me on Kings Row yesterday. Fuck. Did anyone watch was anyone here for the rank stream? Are we going to play some more ranks after it? Because we're going to get the big old raid. Big old raid, which means a lot of playing of ranked. Maybe a lot of playing of marbles. Grand finals today. Yeah, we got our 2 semi-finals and our grand final. We might have a little show matchy type thing in the middle, but I don't think it's going to be too long of a one. So let's do that. Hopefully everyone as well is going to be getting their new drops already. We'll look at the drops afterwards, but Icekeeper wants to play. And if Icekeeper wants to play, then we will play. But where do we want to play? Oh, thank you, 100 T variable for the prime. Appreciate the prime. What's your predictions for grand finals? We'll get into. I'll give you more of a rundown, but the headline is TM are winning it all. TM are winning it all. Oh, I'm kind of hungry, but I've got 2 sausage baps, so we'll be okay. Super Rainbow Road. Colourful turning adventure. That sounds like one Icekeeper would like. All right, guys. What other way to start the stream? What other way to start the stream than with a morning play? Oh. I enjoy that Milan is the only raider as well. Milan is the rest of the raiders asleep. But all right. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock because it's bright and early, so I reckon we're only going to have a few people in here. So remember, the system is if you redeem a play and then you win the race, that you replay, that you buy, yeah, that you. CommanderX, mate. It's a long day, and you gotta do better than this throughout the day. Okay, we can't start at this level of verbal dexterity. I should start doing mouth warm-ups. I was actually looking into this. We'll come back to it, but I was looking into mouth warm-ups and mouth exercises. Morning, Sinks. But if you win the race that you have redeemed, then you get VIP. Some people want to do a coin flip for VIP. That's like an extra level of gambling, but I feel like it's hard enough. All right, 5 seconds on the clock. Last person in is Sensation. 4L. 1 second on the clock, and we're off to a drop. Where are we going here? It's pretty colourful. All right. We're coming back on ourselves. Quick 360. Round and round and round we go. Into this slow first drop. Wait, I've got another blowjob lip story as well. Remind me of all these things. Someone write it down. Mouth exercises, blowjob lip story, and maybe there was and eating these sausage sandwiches. Okay. Dorman seems to be the fastest person in the world. He's absolutely smoked him. Remember not to wake up the wife. Remember, do not wake up the wife. It's exciting when the balls go round and round the track, but we don't wake up the wife before 6 a.m. I think she was drinking last night as well. She won't be best pleased. Dorman, though, significant lead. Significant lead into the first spinner. We'll be coming out of it as well. And it's not even a contest right now. This is Dorman's race. We are all Dorman all the time. Dorman 77 coming round, presuming your year of your birth. A rare chatter. He might even be older than me. People boosting him. People boosting him. There is a rich hamster hot on the heels, but a Dorman continues this significant lead. Now the next one, round the bend. One more ferry to come round. Seems to be not too many obstacles that can throw him off. But whoa, 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 whoa. What's happened to a rich hamster? Bought some kind of turbo boost. And wait, what's this? What's this? Big Grabo W5? B-Grab trying to catch up, but they've been caught up in this for ages, so Dorman's lead's going to be massive. Dorman, it's still a big lead. Yeti is the closest contender here as Dorman goes into the tunnel. Round the tunnel he goes, avoiding a lot of his bumpers actually. Clear run from Dorman. Choice of right or left. Not too much difference though. Going to go right. Going to go straight down this as well. Now into this one. Zigzagging a bit here, so lost a little bit of pace here, Dorman, but in a great position. Oh, 22. Damn it. There is no one older than me. Oh, Dorman vote still there. Kenshiro 70, potentially another person older than me. Looking good for not being the oldest person in chat today. Is in second place here. Lyra, placeholder just behind, but Dorman is zigzagging his way. The box of victories right here. It's really just feeling like a Dorman sweep. Dusky has gone off the edge. Dorman's going to tap in first place. Lyra has crept into second. Bakato Supernova has actually got round this last corner better. So it's a Dorman sweep. So easy. Cat Supernova in second. The Megapode, a mean Cap coming in third and fourth. Lyra will get fifth. Brown stuff in my pants in sixth. Jet Setter Walk. Baby Eagle Drew. I can never say your name as well. Tocasio Expert in ninth. Invert in 10th. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. What a nice message to start the stream. What a positive start to the stream. We've had a little play. We've had some positive feedback. I've learned how to say some people's names. There's 10 seconds left on the clock. And well, it looks like everyone's going to finish. Krabby Atom, Soren, Veto, Kais. A little bit slow. A few seconds to go over the line. But what's going on back here? Wait, can I... Is there a way for me just to see the track still? I need to investigate what happened to... Can we find him? What happened to B-Grab? Anyone see B-Grab in here? Oh no, it killed his ball, so we won't be able to find him. Ah, we should have investigated sooner. Don't know what happened to B-Grab, but congratulations to Dorman, king of a race. Alpha in 19th. Shout out Alpha. Everyone loving the interviews. How did I die? Looks like Soren and Kais did finish, but Krabby Atom and Seraph not so lucky. Verto not so lucky. Okay. Good opening play. Thank you, Icekeeper. Marble Sea spawned. Yeah, I was looking for something, but I was too late. I'm never going to make it through detective school. I've broken everything, haven't I? I've broken it all. Broken it all. What's happening? We're into the void. All right, there we go. Got some Unter on the cam. Got this. If anyone's wondering about drops, I imagine there might be a few people who are somewhat or mildly interested at least in drops. These are the drops in play. All day needs drops. Even after the game's end, needs drops. Thank you, Odd, for for playing YouTube. You're close, but it's not what we're looking for. And you only need 30 minutes. Some of you guys are going to be over halfway there. All right, should we get the clean feed up as well? Can't wait for my Vegas Life Weaver skin. Oh, they're pumping it today. It was grand, doesn't it? Can't wait to get more icons and title cards you'll never use. Yep, that's how I feel when I open the loot boxes. If I do that, you can see it. Check my notifications. Nothing good. Bomb. Alright, so here's our schedule for the day. Preseason recruiting against Falcons to kick us off. What a classic way to start career. TM versus Team Liquid. EMEA's best versus North America's best. Then Niang versus Meow, which will be a, from what I understand, that's going to be a 5v5 jetpack cat. Only cat. A 5v5 cat v cat. And then obviously this is our grand final, but we need to see who wins the semis to know who's in our grand final. Of course. Don't know who's on the team, actually. Ooh. My presumption is some of the eliminated players. Maybe they'll have some streamers or something. What's your score? So I think... I'm going to have a bracket. So I think... This one's really hard, but I think Falcons are winning this one. I think they're winning. I think it's a dogfight. One of my uglier twos. I think we're 3-2 Falcons. And then this one. This one. I know I've underestimated Team Liquid before, as recently as yesterday. But I'm going to do it again. Here's a 3-0. Here's a 3-0. Yeah, even without proper a sausage baptiste, I've actually got 2. There's 1, there's 2. Well, 1.5. I got the London Spitfire Mercy skin. Who was the Mercy player? Was it Noose? NUS? From like, was that from the championship run? That time, we, for London Spitfire. Definitely me, definitely involved, definitely me. When we won the Overwatch League. I feel like NUS was the Mercy in that one. Nuss, pocketed Bedosin. Yeah, that's a good one. Ooh. Whereas proper, all the rumors seem to point towards Zeta Division. That seems to be where it is, but we don't know. I think a lot of the Falcons players may well have been out of contract at various points over the last couple of months, so it was probably a lot more up for grabs, even though most of them were more than happy to sign up again. What's the tweet? What am I looking at here? Ah, the tech update. Isn't it late in the UK? No, we've actually gone round back to early. It's currently 6 AM, so we're at early. When I was waking up for the scrims in the middle of the week and it was 3 AM, that was a real contender for is it late or is it early? I should turn this music down. They're kind of just pumping it. Are you a pro? No, well, I'm a former pro coach. So, count that as much or as little as you want. I was on the London Spitfire for seasons 4, 5, and 6 of the Overwatch League. For the sim situation, so no. Yeah, so that was the original plan, but so I guess the behind the scenes a bit from yesterday was while they were trying to figure out should we disable sim, should we replay the map, blah 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 blah, should we do a certain amount of beats for one team, certain amount of beats for the other team. Apparently this dispute just went on for ages and Falcons and Weibo couldn't agree, and half of the delay we had yesterday was just for teams disputing with each other about the fairest way to restart the map. Because the original plan was we will disable sim and we'll just play. Pretty cute now, Alpha. So the original plan was we'll disable sim, we'll redo Esperanza, we'll redo the bans, etc. But the teams just couldn't agree. So the teams were back and forth for ages. I mean, I think the teams were actually back and forth for so long disputing that by the time all this disputing had gone on, the live patch and the live maintenance was just done. So we just swapped to live patch and then redid Esperanza. And that's why even when the live servers were up, there was still a bit of a delay because these bloody teams were still disputing. To answer the S-tier tournament part of it, no, not an S-tier tournament by any means. Just an early indication. Just an early indication of like an early power levels type thing, but not S-tier by any means. I feel like you gotta hit at least a 6-figure prize pool, or maybe actually you gotta hit more than that. Because I wouldn't count the regular season as. Would I count the regular season S-tier? I guess kind of. Maybe not, like A-tier.
The world has changed.
I don't really know how the Wikipedia tiers work, so I'm kind of just making it up in my head.
Power of Talon, now under my control. This is a fight we cannot lose. The war is here. Let's fight fire with fire.
It's a sausage sandwich, sausage bat, whatever you want to call it. I think I said an urge to buy some in it. Yeah, I don't know where. I get the same one. I don't know where it comes from.
Who wants to feel the heat?
Ooh. Hey everyone, I'm making Focchio. What topping should I add? You got pesto. I'm always a sucker for pesto, mozzarella. I think I'm having pizza tonight. I know those are different things, but they're similar. No more chili. No, I've got one more portion of chili to eat while on stream. And then I think my wife's making pizza tonight. Got some pesto and mozzarella? Wicked sick. What do you guys vote? I voted Overwatch. Is your wife Italian? No. English. But she makes her own pizza dough and stuff, and her own sauce, so it's So, sure, it's always good. It's always been good before, so no reason not to believe it's going to be good this time. I don't know what's going to be in it. Pineapple mentioned. I like pineapple on pizza, but I don't think we have any pineapple, so it's probably just going to be like salami. Salami, maybe some mushrooms or something. Ooh, I think we have mozzarella too, so maybe like salami, mushroom, mozzarella. Did your wife name's Marco Pierre White by any chance? No. But we have been to Marco Pierre White's restaurant. But I'm pretty confident they're different people. I mean, hard to be sure of anything in life, Andy, so to the best of my knowledge, they're different people. But never say never. I've not seen them in the same room. I can feel the doubt creeping in. Gotta interrogate this. Have you made money on Preds? Yeah, I mean, Maybelline, apparently. Maybelline was Maybelline was becoming a real, well, kind of a mobster. Is your wife's husband single? No. Locked away. Locked away, Canale. The drops today. These are the drops today, so you should be getting them already. In fact, is anyone 1 minute off their first esports loot box? Anyone checking? What did you get? What did you get? Let me know what you got. Making a toasty, what should I add? I'm always like, when my wife makes them. I do cook, just to put, I do cook some of the food. I do my share of cooking, but quite often I'm on the stream during dinner time, so she does the cooking then. But she normally makes like a Welsh rarebit thing. I don't know the exact recipe, but it often has like some sort of diced onions and other bits in it. So yeah, stuff like that. I normally just cheese and ham for me or something. Cheese and ham, maybe like a bit of like diced onion or something. Let the cheese do the talking. I will open up the end in case I get the Ryan skins from the loot box. Min max. Are you a fan of Ajax? No. I just added it because Ajax makes me laugh. I'm a Man United fan. You'll be OWCS cast in the box? Alright. Morning, Drenny. Yeah, we can add a T11. You might be a day late to this. a tad late for this one. I don't know how much chance we're going to get to use it today, but it's nice to have it for the future. Hey, Axie. Ooh. All right, we should be getting into the game soon. Should we go say hello to Max? How do I get these drops? Connect your Battle.net to your Twitch, and then they'll auto come in. And then you go to that drop/inventory link. You can see in that message that from Stream Elements. You'll be okay. You'll be able to get it. To know you read YouTube chat. You can probably, I imagine you probably actually said that a while ago, and I'm only just now getting to it. So this is your estimated response time. Oh, is my coffee cold? It's not warm. It's not warm. I forgot to drink my coffee in time. I'll drink it anyway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is this is a cold coffee. Hey Maybelline. Put ice in it. If I put ice in it, have I just made like an iced made an iced coffee then and I've sort of gone the other way? Oh, you don't do it in Streamlabs. Do it in Twitch, Ben. The stream elements is just the botnet, like, to respond to messages and stuff. Okay, Verminator's been timed out. Instant timeout. Maybelline is gone from a Valentine's rampage to a weekend rampage. Morning, Kitter. Liquid gonna get wiped. I'm predicting a wipe. Let me put it. I'll bring them up. Predicting a wipe. Should I do the finals as well? Presuming TM Falcons get here. I mean, I think this is best of 7. I think like 4-1, 4-2, 4-1, 4-2. Maybe 1. Maybe 4-1. Yeah, I'm not sure, Ben. I connected mine like almost years ago now. I can't remember the exact specifics. What are your odds on Falcons beating Crazy Raccoon? I think they'll do it. I think they'll do it. It's going to be 3-2. It's going to be tight, but I think Falcons have looked better on the new comp. Chio's going to carry. And so that'll give them like a head start on that map. Domino-wise, I think Hambin's on the right side of things. Oh, got some walkouts. Should I get some Preds going? I want to gamble some channel points. Hey, Ash Fox. You think Falcons will put up more of a fight in the finals? It's possible. I mean, I hope they do, right? I wouldn't say no to some kind of 7-map banger. Those jackets are so tough. There's so many good jackets, right? Crazy Raccoon have really good jackets. Team Liquid's jackets, that we'll see a bit later. They were class. Morning, Panda. Do you see my message? I think, they still do the 1v1. I don't know, they cancelled it yesterday. There might be a more recent tweet than this, Panda. But maybe Nat's like a good one. Nat's the one to add. If there's a more recent one, we can obviously use that, but I don't think they've posted one for today yet.
Morning.
Morning.
Yeah. I'm actually just joining so that you can start filling the space because I need to make a coffee, but, you know.
Right. I let my coffee go cold, so I've just finished my cold coffee.
Jeez. I queued up for DPS and I think I lost 2 or 3 in a row. Like,
that tracks.
Yeah. Got a tank win, though.
Oh, yeah. You play Winston?
Welcome, Kitty Cat 13. Yeah, a bit of Winston, bit of Sigma. The Sigma was a flash. An actual flash in the pan, but mostly Winston. Jumpin' gone from the starting lineup. Game's gone.
Game's gone.
Look at someone. Comes in for the hands. Get the fuck out.
Who gets map pick? I don't know if they're doing the 1v1s again today because we're just back on live, or if not, we'll just be tossing a coin.
I slept very well, Nuclear. All right.
It's good to hear. You do sound more full of pep.
Hey, Bushy Brigadier.
Hey, Eldar. Morning. I thought it was a seeding thing. No, they've just been... In the first set of games, they were doing a cat 1v1 to decide map pick. For the one since, they've just been flipping a coin. I say DPS is the lowest impact role in ranked. No. I don't know what the lowest is. You think so? Need to study this cat gameplay? Just you wait, Milan. Wait until we get to the cat 5v5. And then there'll be some cat gameplay to interrogate. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like most of the time, if anyone's into my games, it's DPS. But obviously, you can make these arguments for all the roles. These sound effects are of Max making a coffee. If you ever wondered what it sounds like when Max makes a coffee, you're getting a sneak peek at it now. How do I get a flat one as tank main? Don't know. Just stop feeding. Just take good. Just don't overextend. Just play good positions. All about position. Just keep moving to good positions. Get a better position than the other tank, whatever tank you play, with your on the feet on the floor. W zaps. Get some W zaps. Yeah. You can try and play Winston like me. Just find a better position. Better position than the enemy tank. Angle maxing. Yeah. If you want like a more detailed and useful answer, just go check out Spilo's YouTube. He'll be able to give you a much more detailed and useful. Oh wait, we are 1v1ing. We are. All right, we'll let the pred run because we didn't know we were going to do this, so we'll let it run. We'll let it run. And it's going to be Vigilante against Fielder. Max is making his coffee. This is for the map pick here. Vigilante and Fielder coming out opposite sides, of course. Both still have their return. Obviously, these glaives have been buffed a little bit as well. No damage so far. Chain goes wide from Fielder first time. Return has been forced out, though. Fielder still has his return. He's trying to milk that one. Headshot comes through. Finally, some damage change. Fielder is 1 HP, though. One shot away, and Vigilante's going to ping-pong it. It's easy for Vigi in the end. He had to burn that return, but no problem at all. And Crazy Raccoon will get to pick the first map. I'm not sure, Nipple Boy. Imagine the team just have a chinwag and have a discussion.
Did I just miss a duel?
Yeah, it was Vigilante up against Fielder.
I'm watching it.
And Vigi smoked him.
Fielder pushes with his Ankh, misses everything.
It's a long fight, you know. So
Pride. Actually dominated. Morning, Ryan. How you doing, bro? Fielder shit on completely.
massive diff. All right, Crazy Raccoon first map pick.
Enemies.
Obviously, the first map for all of these games is still going to be 5 new heroes versus 5 new heroes. So, I reckon Falcons win this first map. That's my anticipation.
Nuclear 47, thanks for 13 months. Welcome back. You always were my favorite nuclear of the two.
Yeah, I agree, Ash Fox. I could really see like them getting to 6. Never understood for warm packs, like it's not that cold, your hands will freeze. Now, but warm pack's super important because normally all these stage venues, what they do is they're pretty heavily air conditioned because of all the stage lights and everything else. And because obviously it's an arena as well, so the whole room is just air conditioned quite heavily. So normally on stage, it's actually pretty chilly.
Luca has asked me, did you regain the ability to rotate the apple after sleeping? And the answer is yes.
We're back, baby. Forever.
I mean, that would actually be a great way to litmus test brain damage. If I'd gone to sleep, wake up, and I could no longer rotate the apple.
Oh no. Well, you wouldn't actually think, oh no, because maybe your internal monologue would also have gone. Just.
Oh, you want to knock?
Oh, we should. Oh yeah, I forgot. Chromin.
Chromed up.
Hunter's mic is a bit loud. Oh yeah, it's because I turned Hunter up yesterday because he was
dying.
He was dying, so now I can put Hunter back down to his normal volume because he is full of life again. He's full of vim. No, Rascal's a coach now. The others are retired. Alright, looks like we're knocked.
Hello, everybody.
You know, it's very much the same Zenux. Or Zenux, rather. Very much the same in Overwatch as well. We always used them all the time. I think pretty much every team did an Overwatch League. It was the exact same thing. Stage just really cold. Yeah,
Now.
I think it's mainly to do with the stage lighting, because without it, the stage lighting will get really warm. You know what they say about bright lights? Verdinator's back. Nobody tell Maybelline. You can't say shush after doing a beta arrive.
Avril and Devas picked Falcons. Hot minds.
I think Falcons
Hot
gonna win.
minds. Yeah, I think so too. Falcons only go to map 5 constantly versus Weibo because of the plot. Crazy Raccoon have looked pretty weak in this one, so I could totally see it happening, mate.
I think it's close though. I'm like 3-2 Falcons is my wager.
Yeah. I don't want to be glazing Falcons, right? Like, don't get it twisted. Don't think that I'm just here to glaze Falcons or anything like that. But I mean, they're pretty good with some of this stuff. You know, Cheers looked like absolute. You know, like
This map they're most favored in, I think.
he
Like,
just
this
looks
will do well.
absolutely disgusting on the cat. Like he's been an irritant to everybody. Trying to
want
avoid
some-
saying something naughty about the cat, but Jumpin
22,
pushes forward.
21, 20,
Oh.
19, 18,
This
17.
works, mate.
Just
Jumpin stepping
work.
through the shield. Bit of damage comes through. Merit trying to side angle, but Checkers has found the first kill. Fielder with the second as well. Chirong trades out Hanbin. Tank trades are really valuable, so maybe a chance here for Crazy Raccoon to clutch this. But Fielder has found a third kill onto Lip, and apparently the guy can't win a 1v1, but you put him in the 5v5 scenario, and he is a completely different story. Muted? Ah, for fuck's sake.
This guy. Merit now just trying to clear up this final hero. Jump is actually stabilized through all of this as well. He's got the full pocket, and now Hanbin is back, though, and it's going to be a taxi away for Jumpin. He's low, can't quite get him over the edge. A barrier array up. Jumpin will live for now, and Chirong actually, all that pocket onto Jumpin has given him the advantage in terms of ult charge, but Merit's found a pick, and now they are stuffed at the choke, and Merit might just clean everybody up here. Late kill for
Everybody
Checkmate. And that'll be even more cap time for Falcons, and the ults will start to swing their way, with the exception, of course, of this catnap, though, which Chirong's going to have at 10%.
Chirong, so good on the cat as well. Big damage player, but maybe not as defensive as some of the cats. So people get left out to dry under his watch. Too focused on the kills. Merit holding up top left at the moment. Retake for the opposite side. Crazy Raccoon want to go out towards the coast. Body's on the point already. You can see Heesang's getting a tap. So is Chirong. That's 2 point. Now thrown onto the objective is Checkmate. He has to go for a blazing dance on just to get the touch. Chirong flies out. Now catnaps on to Chio, dragging him into line of sight of his hit scan, and Lip is going to eat him alive. Oh, wow, what a play from Chirong. Great moves in the cat v cat. Merit rips out the OP, trying to clutch it out, but he's just going to get drilled out the sky by Jumpin. Huge retake for Crazy Raccoon.
Really well played by Chirong to win that side fight as well, battling out with the cats, and what also does deny Cheer the opportunity to have any impact with his ult, just as Falcons were coming up to that one as well. Now Falcons will have a chance to catch up on this ult charge, and they'll have this Panopticon soon, they'll have the Sanctuary soon. Great chance to swing out of this, will be a big ult fight. They'll through this initial choke fairly quickly though, and Checkmate's trying to help out here, swing in actually really aggressively from Chirong, really trying to keep Chio on the back foot. He's going to reposition behind, Merit's going to go back as well, and Falcons have just slowed this down. They're going to go left-hand side instead with some of their team.
Falcons taking it slow for the moment. Push on for Jumpin. Massive crystal charge up on the high ground. Tried to say satchel. But now, backstep for Lip. He does have ult. Doesn't even need to use it. Just going to kill Hanbin, who walks through his shield. Panopticon up top from Jumpin. He's going to dominate Fielder. That's 2 in a row now for Crazy Raccoon. Starting to build up some steam. Fielder used the Sanctuary in that one as well.
Yeah, they tried to Sanctuary out choke, but it was a really nice matchup from Crazy Raccoon with how they were holding. Hanbin was trying to push Lip at range, which the Emre was just winning. Meanwhile, Hanbin gets, or Jumbin rather, gets to hold in his tight choke and just keeps all three of those players boxed in. So good playing around these corners. If Domina has this corner now it can hold, it will just get so much value consistently. Now Falcons are coming more as 5 people. They're pushing into a Sanctuary. But Million Ascent comes out, looking for a connect there as well. Trying to find it, darts in, Catnap in the middle of all of that as well, in a Panopticon as well. Hanbin will fall though to Heesang. They'll trade him out for this as Sheo tries to pocket his team. Lip is lurking behind, drops down on the head of that one as well. Deletes Merit as a result, bit of splash damage as he goes back to his team. Jumbin's taking care of the cat, and it's just all Crazy Raccoon again.
Crazy Raccoon really dominating now, and Falcons, these final deaths, that's the end of the round just about. Chio's going to have to go Mark 10 to get that tap. He might be able to carry Hanbin in while he does it, but it's a very strained touch. Chio's up top, comes in for the retake, gets that first tap, but he will die for it. That's going to cost him. Say hi to Wolf Meow, everybody. Chorong underneath, Dragon jumping off the map, or rather Hanbin off the map. It's not going to make a difference. 1-0 lead for Crazy Raccoon. The pundits? Shambles.
Really good play from Crazy Raccoon. The hold looked rock solid. Felt like Falcons didn't have a clear result. Even though they won that neutral by a large margin, it was all downhill after that. On this map here, it's going to be a lot more open. I think a bit more difficult for the Dominers to have the same level of impact, as they'll both be stuck anchoring point and kind of just playing a sniper tank, trying to find damage and impact there and win the front line. Again, it's a bit more of an exposed position around that long barrier array cooldown, so difficult map for the Dominers, but will still be very good for the Emrays in particular, and I think the Cat's going to do a lot of value here. Anran, another one that might struggle here just because it's quite big and open and difficult for that Anran to cross all of that distance safely.
X-Win to 56, thanks for the tier 1. What's going on, chat room? Why did nobody say hi to Wolf Meow? Come on now, I feel like you can do better than this. Push up onto Hanbin, he's getting absolutely dominated. He does take down Vigilante, though, little clutch with his own satchel. And now it's going to be a push back in. 3 kills for Team Falcons in very rapid succession. Chorong over on the coast, going to get beamed out the sky. And Falcons take the first fight very quickly indeed.
They're so good at the neutral, Falcons. They've won it again by a large margin pretty quickly. So much pressure. Hanbin seemed like he was in a vulnerable position, but they trade so much damage onto everyone else. They're able to keep push forward. Now, slightly quicker Panopticon for Hanbin, but that one is neck and neck. Vigilante got exactly 0 Sanctuary charge out of that fight, and they're going to have to try and play retake. They're going to try and move Hanbin over towards point to mark that angle as a side fight goes on here. Lip's already got a bit of an advanced position, and they just tagged up. Yeah, they've just airdropped the Dominate over into Merit's face and taking care of that angle, and now they can start forcing point.
Testy Bestie, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome. Fielder takes down Vigi on the coast. Heesang scrapping it out with checkers. Looks to be getting the better of the duel, but then he isn't. Heesang will be taken in the end. Fielder overloads the side. 2 for 2 trades, though. Hanbin and checkers is down. Jumping on the point. That should be enough for a flip. Lip running forward. Drills Chair out the skybox as well. And Falcons going to have to go back to the drawing board here. Fielder's holding it down on the side. He's nearly killed Chorong. 6 HP and a dream. But sometimes a dream is all you need. Donut Consumer, thanks for the prime. Welcome. Thanks, everybody.
Right now, Crazy Raccoon really doing a better job getting Jumbin into more of these key positions to overload one of the sides. Now a Catnap up in the front, just dragged back into the team. Hanbin's in all sorts of trouble trying to run away. He's awfully low. They can confirm that kill. Nice little one and done, efficient ult trade for Crazy Raccoon. They're pushing forward for any late kills if they can find it as well. Heesang's looking inside for this Mizuki, cannot find it. There's actually an override protocol as well, as Crazy Raccoon maybe get a bit over eager. They have got Fielder late, but this is a second ult now used to have a Falcon spawn.
Yeah, Falcons getting ulted very aggressively right now. Falcons just need to wait until they can get out of spawn a little bit. Maybe a little bit of taxiing from Chio. Push over to the side. It feels like with the cat, you are, of course, afforded many new paths to retake. There's the deposit. Hanbin. Oh, Lip has found checkmate. So while Hanbin is being taxied into the mix, Lip is just taking names. Now on the point, Hanbin, he's not even close to the point yet, actually. He starts fighting the drum room. Lip, always in a position to do huge damage, takes down Hanbin. Chio finds 2. Chorong and Lip both go down. We knew this guy was good at the cap, but this is unreal. Finds 2. Might even find the flip here. Jumbin's trying to dance on and off the objective, but with a push onto him, could be the death right now. OP comes out from Merit just to seal the deal. Jumbin has fallen, and that will be Falcons taking the fight. Great plays from Chio. That was 3v5. They won that fight.
Yeah, saves the day for them there, and they really needed it because it was about to get out of control just for this round, but that would have been the map. Talks about how impactful Chio has been on the cat, and that was our first real glimpse of the big play. important one there, and he has the catnap for this next fight as well. Did throw out the Sanctuary and the Override there, so the economy is still pretty even, all things considered. The big one to try and counterplay is obviously these catnaps. Can be a big difference maker. We're far away from the coast, though, so expect the catnaps just to be dragging everyone into the team. Hanbin can obviously panopticon anyone who gets dragged in as well, just to try and help confirm that kill. Sanctuary is up from Vigilante to push forward. Hanbin's going to get chained. He's just going to get obliterated. No chance to use the ult. Now coming in from behind is checkmate, but where were the rest of Falcons? Where was the support? Where were the ults?
No help at all for Team Falcons. One final fight on the card, 74% as Falcons begin to respawn. Good ults for the retake. The catnap could be deadly, but we are far away from the objective, or rather from the coast. So expecting to see somebody catnapped into the team rather than off the map. Jumbin holding the coast side. Hanbin has been deposited in towards the mega health pack. There's still another 10 seconds to ride this out before Falcons need to be touching. Chio pressing forward, binding chain onto Lip in the open. Panopticon comes out from Hanbin, but he's missed it on a rooted target. Fortunately, he's got Chio on the cat to finish the job, get the kills that he cannot. Chirong flying around above the point, getting sniped out of the sky by Hanbin. Falcons, they've got bodies on the point, but Vigilantes found Merit in the back. Falcons, because they're glued to the point, they can't fight off it as well. Chio, so low, dancing with death, but has survived off screen. Vigilante throwing shots in from the coast. Flip very nearly coming on for Falcons as they do have a tank on point still. Hanbin, catnap though, dragged across the team, will go down. OP comes out from Lip, swinging the point. Chirong finds a second, and Falcons not looking too hot.
Not at all. Neck and neck there until Lip comes and arrives with that override protocol, and then he's just beaming down. All of Falcon's forced to touch, low on cooldowns, low on resources, and he's just able to hit everyone with those heavy rounds. Huge splash damage, cleans everyone up. And Crazy Raccoon with a strong start for a matchup that has been pretty hit and miss for him so far, I reckon, from what we've seen this week. And yeah, great result for Crazy Raccoon. I thought, you know, when we talk about like Falcons as favorites here, this first map was one of the ones I thought Falcons would be able to edge, you know. There'd be a couple of sim maps they could win, and then this map would be one where they have advantage. So this one going the way of Crazy Raccoon could be quite pivotal in the series.
Ooh, now that we're in the break, I'm starting to get that itch to play Stadium, man. Maybe I'm just like being brought back to something unhealthy, but you know, I do kind of feel that little scratch in the back. Play us out, WDG. So
good. God, if we ever have enough money that we can invest in the stream, what we should buy is just a live band, like we're a late night talk show.
We need to do like a Kai Cenat thing next to, like if we get any lands where we can attend, we need to hire like support staff, right? Request, and we get a live band in the back, so it's like when we finish a map, play us out, guys. John Phil. That would be so awesome. I'm back on to how's the stream going? It's good, Chance. CX is quieter. I can turn him up. It's probably just me being louder than yesterday. That's probably the only difference.
Yeah, we've had to readjust our balance.
Yeah.
Didn't watch yesterday due to work. Is any match worth to watch? Yeah, a whole bunch of them actually. The Pep's Crazy Raccoon one was actually pretty good. Probably part of the reason so many people are a little bit down on Crazy Raccoon as well. And then Weibo Falcons, probably the best game. Also, watching that one as a VOD is the best way to watch that game because there was a big old pause in the middle. So you can skip a lot of that.
Dynasty Bastion, thanks for the drops. Enjoy flying the nets.
Imagine being a co-streamer next to you. Jonak is sitting next to us, trying to find his dinner. And there's just an live band playing us out behind him.
How long did that pause end up being? I fell asleep during it. 2 hours. Oh.
This is the semi-final.
What do you think our final cheat meal of the week is?
Cheat meal?
Three consecutive cheat meals, like, not great.
Okay, I actually had a cheat meal last night as well, because I like finished, and there was one bowl of chili, but I was like, I kind of need for chili for tomorrow, right? For an easy dinner during stream. But as I was going to the shop, it's right next to a kebab shop, so I got myself some
8 pints and
chips.
a whole pizza. I think a whole pizza is the one, actually.
You know what, as well? The kebab guy tried to talk me into fucking... I was like, can I have a can of Diet Coke as well? And he was like, you're getting a kebab anyway, mate. You should have a full fat Coke. I was like, I don't need a full fat Coke.
no way the kebab guy is trying to upsell you on
not even,
it's not even an upsell.
price.
They're priced the same, but he's trying to sell you on full fat Coke over diet. That is absolutely insane. Like, you're coming here and eating 1,000 calories. How's about you drink 400 for no fucking reason at all? Like, kebab guy's actually got like a feeder fetish or something. Like, that's just ridiculous.
I mean, it's a good job if you have a feeder fetish, right? Like,
Yeah.
ooh, thank
3
you,
stream
Panda.
streak. Nice, Sunlux. Show me this pen. Like, oh, come on, mate. There's a lot of calories in this kebab that I'm giving you. How's about you go the full Monty? Get a full fat Coke. Like, is he a
losing
big
money.
guy?
No, well, he wasn't in shape, but he wasn't big.
Maybe he just overpurchased full fat Coke. He just needed to move the dead stock. Hey, Emmys.
You're probably right, guys, because people say he's probably actually losing money because of the extra sugar tax, because they'll be like the same price, but you have to pay more of a. He's probably losing money. He is just feeding.
Actually,
at his
just
expense.
love of the obesity. I love the Le Seraphim collab. I missed it. Sadly, Curious Peak praying Overwatch re-releases them. I reckon if they're gonna do something, they're gonna combo with some other K-pop idol group or something like that. You know, like they already re-released them once.
What if it's Play Us Out and it's just Le Seraphim? Play Us Out, girls.
I don't think we can get Le Seraphim. I hate
Can
to
they
say
not be
it.
our house band? Do you not think we can get Le Seraphim?
I don't know. I
Can't
know a
wait to
guy
message-
who knows a guy.
Can't wait
but-
to message Craig of like, we're happy to co-stream. We just need you to get Le Seraphim as our house band.
I mean, Le Seraphim was in 23, right? Like that was at the World Cup,
right? Yeah.
Like time flies, bro. That was so long ago.
Time flies when you're having fun, or when
I didn't even try to go see it. Maybe I should have, you know.
I didn't go see it.
I remember like we walked by the venue like when it was already on, and it was like absolutely impossible. Like nobody could get in. You had to like line up to go in there early or something. And that just wasn't happening. Garfield Tuesday 1984 says, I'm just not getting drops progress and I have no clue why. I don't know, refresh the page or something, because like 100% it works.
Yeah, people have been getting loot box. People have got their first loot box already.
Yeah.
People will
We
be
got
almost
people
on their
talking about-
second reward.
Yeah, we got
Is it
people talking
Ryan?
about their box already. Remember DJ Khaled back in the Overwatch League? No, I mean, I wish I was American. I wish I was American so I could see shit like that live, you know? Overwatch League.
Play Us Out, boys. It's DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled just like fumbling around on stage. Sick timeline.
70% to the esports enthusiast title. You're well on your way, LeBron. Yeah, I'll be live for another 4 hours, Dasan. And then some. I reckon you could get
Did
your
you,
drops twice over.
Who'd you wind up raiding yesterday?
Poco.
How late did you go?
It would have been about... Fuck's sake. Somewhere between 6 and 7 my time.
Sorry, how many more hours? I have no idea about
Oh,
your time.
all right, time. Well, we finished quite late, so probably only like 4 hours, maybe.
Okay. Did you play
But we
comp?
obviously finished like 2 hours later than I think we will today, so I reckon I can go to nap time. Yeah, because I was trying to find. I mean, I have no problem raiding Poco. I was trying to see because Poco was already on like 5.5k, so I was seeing if there was someone like more in need, you know,
More deserving. Somebody with a tin.
Well, but yeah, because like Cran was on and stuff, but they didn't have the OWCS drops, and I'd been saying to everyone all day now, oh, if you need the esports stuff, I'll send you on to someone who has them.
Yeah,
So
no,
it was like
I felt
raid
the same about
Poco
wanting to
or
raid
raid
someone else, but
Emong.
also can't. Yeah,
But I've
you're not
never
gonna
met
raid
Emong. I spoke to him, so I feel really weird
Yeah.
raiding him as like the smaller streamer because it feels like I'm trying to bait a favor.
It feels like
and-
you're trying to get a favor, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it's like, I mean, if he wants to raid me, that's fine. I'm not gonna say no, but there's no existing relationship there.
Yeah, I don't think.
Also,
it's, like,
you know what
good form
Emong
if
was
you
up to
never
last
met him.
night?
Go on, watching it again.
Rewatching the pause. just
Workhorse.
relentless. Just relentless, this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. Among Us. I don't know.
Yeah,
Among is on a different level to anyone else.
He's in
He
a
got
league of
the-
his own.
You got the main raid, right?
I can't remember.
By the way, Hunter, it says connected on YouTube now. Wait, do I have drops on my YouTube?
Wait, do I have drops on my YouTube? Looking at your YouTube chat.
I don't have monetization on my YouTube, but do I have drops?
How do you see drops on YouTube? I feel like I've never seen a setting for it.
I have no idea. Maybe if I click on my stream link on my coaching channel, so it's a different channel, maybe I'll see whether the integration exists.
Can any YouTube people confirm?
Join, subscribe. I don't see it.
Yeah, someone says no. Dabo says no connected sign.
Where are you seeing?
Where is this? Where's the sign that says not connected?
Oh, De Niro's in the mainstream. He's just a fucking client. Like, yeah, they've always had drops on their YouTube channel, just not ours. Yeah. No monetization. Yeah, Mari. There's like 15. All these WDG songs that they're playing, like the band playing us out, is all copyrighted music. And they haven't cleared our channels for it, so there's no monetization on my YouTube.
Yeah, when you look at the, you get like, I guess like notified like warnings or a list of the problems basically in your video, and sometimes you get like one or two. You know, like sometimes my raid alert triggers one, sometimes it doesn't. On this one, it was just like a list of 10 different songs, and you click into each one, and there's like, here's the 15 instances of when it went off, and it's like. And you can only remove one at a time. So it's like, there's no way I'm ever getting this monetization back. Hi, Farting Menace 3234. No bumps. You know, Panda, I wouldn't even bother. Just because at the end of the day, it's gonna end up like it would mute so much of the stream or like distort the audio on so much of the stream. It's just not even worth it. Like by the time it comes around, all the money will be missed essentially anyway.
Weren't they meant to clear channels like a year ago? I mean, they're just using new assets and they haven't done it for the new assets.
It's got
every
new music.
Piece of copyrighted, yeah, for every piece of copyrighted stuff, they need to do a manual clear for every channel that has it, and they just obviously haven't done that. You'll be able to afford your gate with all these drop viewers. Oh god, I mean the gate, the fences, the fucking gate, fence, tractor, like it just never ends, you know? It just never ends. Called mum and she's like, "Oh, I can't believe how much that farm is costing." And it's like, yeah, it's, you know, you don't even have to pay for it. Like, cheers.
Yeah, imagine if you had to pay for it, huh?
Imagine if it was your money. What do you do when you open the ad revenue loot box and it's 3 digits? The One Pixel. Hold on, what's in the box? Like, all right, we might have to sync up because I rewound maybe.
Okay,
42, 41. But yeah, 40. It just works perfect. Lucio, Kiri, Sojin, Diva. Max is in even on Blizzard World. We're in a new era of Crazy Raccoon right now. Hard push into the backline. Lip gets a decent snare. Shades of Kevster in that, but get ready for the headshot. Crazy Raccoon have already stolen a tick away with Lip on the pinch. Max has gone very deep, manages to keep his suit, gets back out of dodge. Falcons going for an actual new era approach. Vendetta, low hop into the front. Huge damage as all of Crazy Raccoon are now choked out, but Merit has found He-Sang. Nasty.
Nasty one for them now, and they will try and see if they can catch anyone on the way out here. Checkmates onto the high ground, having a little look, but nothing doing, so they'll just reposition around this. In general, the idea for Crazy Raccoon is to find a way to bypass the Dominant, exploit that lack of mobility. For Falcons, though, they're trying to stay proactive. Keep Crazy Raccoon on the back foot. Don't let them set up. Don't let them get behind him. You can see Hanbin now anticipate this left-hand side. Checkmate from the top rope. Misses him, though, but just forced for TP. It's a 5-man push on top of Merit, but Merit's got all the friends and all the pockets he could ever want in this life, and he's gonna actually get traded, so he needs more friends. But still positive trades for Falcons.
Tweaker, is that photo real? Guilty, thanks for the 4 months. Like, what could you possibly be doing in that photo, Tweaker? Thanks for the 4 months, welcome back. Loki, forgot my sub was still going. Nice to be back, though. Welcome back, and thank God for recurring Twitch payments. Kitsune Rush next fight for Crazy Raccoon. They've secured a tick, but nothing more. And Falcons, now they have a great bank of ultimates to just hold on through everything. Chirong far away from the beat. The beat is so crucial in these Lucio carry comps to overwhelm the enemy team, to close out on a squishy target. A pulse bomb lands onto Hanbin, but the Suzu's good from fielder. Insane slam from Hanbin. 4-man stun. Chirong dead. Panopticon not even needed at this point as Team Falcons, off the back of Hanbin's dominant play. My days.
Huge play there, just stuns absolutely everyone. And what he does there is he makes Max just a completely solo diver, an isolated target, ready to kill. Huge play from Hanbin. You can see he is unfazed. Just another day at the office for him. The only downside for Falcons, they actually match Kitsune Rush and use the Catnap at the same time to chain that sort of dominant stun into the cat stun. So they only have DPS ults now. Fortunately for them, Chirong's got the slowest beat in the world. It's been 2.5 minutes. We're not there yet. So Crazy Raccoon will come left-hand side. They've got the overclock instead to go with. Slide onto the high ground. Going onto Merit, but he's getting high noon taxied away. Suzu is out. Matrix doesn't save them. Outplay from Falcons once again. They've lost Fielder on the way through. Bond comes out from Max trying to get back in, but there's a barrier array in the way. Heesang's actually found a trade, but they deny the remake crucially. And Falcons, they will be able to stabilize, but they need to taxi a few people back from spawn.
Unbelievable. 60 seconds on the clock now. Falcons, all they need to do is get their taxis done. We see it in their eyes. They are preparing for the next fight. Crazy Raccoon, beat drop. Has to make all the difference. They need to overwhelm Hanbin, overwhelm Merit. These squishy targets, they are the ones that need to go during this beat fight. But Checkmate with a Sundering Blade, he can absolutely destroy. Merit has picked Heesang before the fight even begins. Lip hits the shot. Headshot comes through. Suzu is perfect from Vigilante to keep them all alive. And Checkmate is going to go down as well. So Crazy Raccoon, they've done it. All it took was 4 minutes and a headshot from Lip. Take notes, Kevin, as Crazy Raccoon will cap first, but not with a second to spare.
Yeah, the beat does make all the difference in the end. It is the most powerful ult in this type of comp matchup. Fast comp versus slow comp. It does get the job done. The Sundering Blade is countered out by Natsuzu, which saves them from any sort of messy scrap. But a huge amount of their time for this attack has been eaten up, and they're going to have to try and do the same on second. And second is an even more open and bigger point. It's going to be even harder to close the distance and hit some of these engagers. They've got Lip on the high ground, just trying to cover their free push part of this map while they look for their next push. Kitsune Rush is the ult. Their main push ult they'll have next, but Fielder will have one to match it, but he's awfully low right now, has to TP away. They're trying to find that low HP Kiriko, but they can't, but they have just killed Hanbin in the front. Full mech though.
Merit now up on the high ground. High noon available. Going to be able to just
go.
float in through the sky. They're going for the fly noon while
They're all
Max is
inside.
dead, which feels a little bit unusual, to be honest. Maybe this is a bit rushed. Surely they could have just allowed the cart to push to the corner and held on. Maybe they just want the style points or something. They're just going all in for it early on.
It's just too fun.
Crazy
You can't resist. It's just too fun.
Hanbin up top now, just beaming down onto the payload. Crazy Raccoon need to deny their meterage.
Yeah, they need to drop, but if Hanbin ever drops, there's an opportunity to go above them with that Kitsune Rush, so difficult to manage. Checkmate's going to have to take responsibility. There's a Panopticon out onto the Diva here. They're pushing to get the kill, but no real damage onto Max. And now they can Kitsune Rush out. Fielder will match that one. Lots of damage onto Crazy Raccoon. Big slash over top. Nothing fired immediately, though. They've lost Hanbin. There's a bomb out behind. Checkmate goes into the back, but again, we're just slicing nothing. Finally, we get one onto the Lucio. Looking for a little bit more as we pile in the room, and Heesang with a crucial kill. Chio has the Catnap, but awkward to use it here. Lip's going to use the overclock to burst out, but the cat is taking everyone away. Lip is on the chase, but he's got no one great to shoot at. They have cleaned up those players behind at least, and they will keep the payload moving, but a recontest is on the cards for Falcons.
Lip, he's ripped that clock a little bit too early now. Falcons already kiting it out. One fight remains. It's a fated beat fight, though. Chirong needs to get a good one going. Catnap does not cancel his beat. Somebody's being dragged off the map. No, Lip! He's caught on the corner. He survives. Merit's found Heesang yet again. They can't wait for Stalker to be ready to play. Max and Vigi find a killer piece, but Hanbin trades Lip. So it's a 3 versus 3. Checkers has found Chirong. Now, there's nobody left for Crazy Raccoon. 30 minutes on the clock. One last crack at this attack. But the beat fight, that's got to be the most important for them. So it's going to be a real uphill battle now.
Yeah, and there's going to be another flying high noon as they are forced to touch. This is going to be maximum difficult for Crazy Raccoon. Need a big play from Heesang with this pulse bomb or something. And honestly, Heesang's had an incredibly quiet Blizzard world so far. Just getting put in a backpack by Merit. And now they're going to have to go for it. 4 seconds on the clock. Max is on the left-hand side, going to be able to get the touch here, the other side from Heesang. Heesang gets the first touch, but here we go. Looking for his timing here. Eyes onto Merit as he wants to go up. They're all hiding inside, actually, so maybe a little bit early on this one here. Max is going to fly in, try and deny some of it, but he's face tanking a lot of it. They can't find anything. Nothing out of that, but Heesang, he's killed himself. Oh dear, finally a pulse bomb kill, but not the one Heesang wanted. Sundering Blade comes out as they're all on point. A self-destruct as well. Max will get demexed, and Falcons have all the ults. Vigi's got one trade, but it's not going to be enough. Falcons will be good to get the stop on second.
Oh.
Oh boy, Heesang.
The ads need to resync with the map. Mods, if you see ads rolling during the map, you can snooze them. I'm not on a super high ad frequency. I just need to get them in sync with the breaks. So if you see ads are about to roll during, you can snooze them. Unbelievable.
Replay of that stun into stun there. Part of his good hold, and I mean, they kind of just only won the beat push fights. There was maybe one other fight where they won where Hanbin just died super early in that fight inside, but actually they did end up beating that fight anyway. So, not great for Crazy Raccoon, and interested to see if Falcons are happy to play this type of comp on the attack, or if they will just carry Lucio Mirror. Because one of the big difficulties for Domina is that retaking of space when you have such large gaps between one barrier array and your next barrier array.
And fuck you, I just got Chengdu Ash. What's the matter with that, huh? A little bit of pre-shy Chinese Overwatch? Like, come on now. I can't remember the name of their DPS. I remember they had Genji Farragai, they had Jinmu, but like,
Jinmu,
I don't know who the hitscam was on their team.
Who was it?
They had Bacon Jack for a minute, but he was like...
Oh, Jimmy? Jimmy? Yeah.
Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy.
Jimmy. Alright.
Disastrous.
Defense comp for Crazy Raccoon is going to look a lot like their offense comp. They're just going to play this one off the map. But Falcons, they're the ones changing it. Chio is over onto Lucio. Big one is going to be checkmate on the Vendetta, though. Didn't feel like he had too many huge moments, but even if Vendetta isn't filling up the kill feed, there's still large damage. Every time you get that overhead slice, it's just big burst damage on a key target for everyone else to clean up. A number of times we see a Vendetta hit a slice and the Diva just be there for the follow-up. Numerous. They're going to go right-hand side initially. No real stop on this one for Crazy Raccoon as they come out. Lip has a full rail, slides away, but Hammer's going to land right in his face. He needs a bit of pocket. Now checkmate comes through, just looking at the Diva, though. Forces the Diva out, looking for a little bit more as Merit swings onto the high ground. Hanbin's taken a lot of damage though, but Merit's found the dink. They traded checkmate for it though. They're trying to pocket Hanbin through all of this. Max has a HP advantage, so he's going to try and make a play on the backline. But Hanbin's found another kill. Merit's going to get traded back by Max. All about the Divas right now as Max goes back to try and help his team. Eyes on this backline. TP has been forced. Heesang's going to pinch from the other side. Max is going to get another one here. Come on, Heesang, get involved. Help Max out. He's done it all already. Heesang will finish off one, and Crazy Raccoon, good for the hold.
Solid hold here. He's saying he had an absolute stinker of an offense. So he has to make up for it now by clutching out on the D. Falcons going for their own little Lucio Kiri, but huge difference in beat charge, right? Chio's already got a beat for the second fight. Chirong's only at 50%. Could be the difference maker. Once again, Crazy Raccoon, if they get pushed by a beat early on, they're going to know the ult difference right now. Chio can ult track, so can the remainder of Falcons. They're going to go fast in this turn, and Crazy Raccoon, they need a miracle kite, because you can't trade during a beat push, at least not in the early phases. Lip trying to mark the rotations early, railgun charged, rail onto Chio, but no headshot, no kill there. Big snare up top, but here comes the beat push, Savvy.
They're going to get onto point now. Heesang's going to try and contest that one, but recall has been forced. Max is trying to threaten behind. Chio's going to go face check that one. Bit of help from Merit, and Max has been repelled. Now a beat push in. They've nearly got a tick already. Checkmate over the top, looking for a slice. Can they connect on anyone? Chirong will be the target. Pulse bomb and a self-destruct to really make sure Merit dies, but he's killed the baby with High Noon. Good trade for Merit. It's still player advantage for Falcons. Now trying to clear this Tracer off a point, and Crazy Raccoon, they need to be considering living at this point, but there's going to be no chance for a late touch.
Yeah, definitely not going to happen. Crazy Raccoon, they did try to kite, but Chirong went down. Max went for a Poco Bomb and died for it. Hanbin will lose his suit here on second and go down, but what's the consequence of this? Really, not much. As Crazy Raccoon, they have given up first point in not a whole lot of time. Now they have to hold 4 minutes on second. Headshot from Lip up in main. Chio still alive, still laughing in the face of despair. Kitsune rush available for field that can be matched by Vigilante, but there's just a lot of bad news right now for Crazy Raccoon. They're already in trouble. Push comes forward, they slide in, they flip the map around the payload. Thank you very much, Wolf Meow, for the prime. Welcome.
Kitsune rushes will be traded, but no kills traded back and forth. Chirong has this beat advantage over top, and they're going to go for that push now all over him. Checkmate is already dead. Chirong going in, does manage to boot Belucio in. Eyes on Chio. Lip takes him out of the sky for him. Beat push is successful, but I think in these situations where the beats are desynced, essentially, this favors the attackers, because now coming up is just a great chance for Team Falcons to use Chio's beat advantage and go for another push. Crazy Raccoon, their counter to this, hold in spawn, force them to beat really early. So even if they win the fight, it minimizes how much progress they can get. Lip has the overclock on the high ground to try and force this out. And remember, Chio doesn't actually quite have the beat yet, 12%. Now the dink comes out onto Merit, forces him back, takes him down. Heesan gets a pulse bomb. Both the Crazy Raccoon DPS nail their shots, and they're going to be stuffed in spawn once more.
Someone in my chat just wrote, I just got the verified Overwatch League player spray.
No liars. Just
no
liar.
fucking. Are they lying? Are you lying right now, Doctor? Screenshot. Screenshot or I'm not believing it. You know.
People were saying this all
Screenshot or I'm not
yesterday
believing
too.
it. Oh my god.
Beats
I need to see
out.
evidence of it. Beat comes out from Chio. Feels a bit lukewarm. No kills this time around. The best they can manage is a D-suit on Max. They actually miss the overhead slash, still find the kill. Oh my god, Chirong! Face checking that corner, ready to die on card. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I guess I can take a look. Throws himself into that room.
Yeah, it looks
Crazy
like that's
Raccoon
a
now.
sword.
Yeah, tough.
And this one actually works out quite well because Chirong... Wait, actually, how is Chirong only 42% on beat? Can we... Someone needs to interrogate this one in the replay viewer afterwards. Luckily, Max is on fire and will kill Merit, and this will negate a lot of that positive progress Falcons could make. But they'll be forced back inside. Limited healing. Sundering Blade from Checkmate to try and keep them alive in there. They've separated Max. Oh, they're going to get this kill as well. Nowhere to go. No self-destruct to try and get back in, and now they are pushing for the late kills as well. Flooding forward, and Crazy Raccoon, they can't afford to die late, but Falcons veg on the chase. Kitsune rush behind. I think Heesang is actually touching the point behind to minimize his progress, so they will be able to get a few of these cleanup kills. But
Kind of third spawn.
more. And yeah, they're chasing them all away. Checkmate will not leave Lip alone. Hanbin's there as well. They're on his case. Oh, he's been
Lip's
teammates.
got the kill on
Forced the
Hanbin.
bomb. The car hasn't been pushed in. The checkpoint's right there. The rest of Crazy Raccoon. But don't worry, Checkmate's come back to help. He's remembered where the yellow
Chirong's
box is.
dead again,
But he's
but
got
Vigi-
traded by Max.
This is doable now. Crazy Raccoon, unreal clutch. Anytime I try to claim that Lip has not still got it, he does some bullshit like that.
Continues to
He
get it.
slips away for 15 years, kills a Diva 1v2. Insane. Fielder going down. 45 seconds on the clock. Chirong mysteriously behind
He's been
Chio
lapped.
on beat charge
Yeah.
once again. He has been lapped on beat, but this is the one. Final fight. Beat v beat. Ideally, Lip with an overclock, Merit with one to match. How much money is on the line? Is it enough to get Merit into the focus zone? Not entirely sure. Pulse bomb for Heesung as well. Could drop this on the high ground. Could potentially... He's pulsed the clocking Sojin! Merit didn't actually use clock, so I'm slightly lying to you there. Lip rips the clock, takes down
he's
Checkmate.
beaten.
Beat for Chio. Chio, you had another touch, brother. There was 20 seconds left. Now Falcons have to do it. Beat deficit. Down there, Fielder. Checkmate coming back on Tracer. Eyes on Merit, please. Harmon has to get the touch. We're going to see him secure the tap, surely. Boop comes through. Chio coming in like a bat out of hell. He actually gets the touch, though. No worries there. Merit still has clock. Chirong has beat.
Oh, Merit has to do it all now. We need an Ajax on Chirong or it's truly hopeless here. They can't get the touch, and an absolute disaster right at the end from Falcons. They int into spawn. Lip manages to demech Hanbin, and more importantly, because Lip, even if they don't kill Lip there, he's bloody out of the fight, right? He's literally on third point spawn. The box of victory is on second. They had the advantage there. They could have just gone. They mess up a beat push. And oh dear, get the headset on, Sparkle. We need some positivity. We need the troops rallied, because that map has slipped through their fingers.
Crazy Raccoon plot armor. I get happy.
I know, right? It's not normally plot armor for every single map, though. Just unbelievable.
T.
All right, I'm getting a drink.
Alright.
You're in charge, mate.
All right. Yeah. Play us out, guys. I'm going to run some ads here to like get us manually synced so that we don't get ads during the game anymore. I'll turn the ad frequency down and I'll run ads manual now, like in the break. When the band plays us out, then I'll play the ads, okay? Yeah, bro, whatever. What a time to be alive. I'll wait for the band, out of respect. Oh, it's a slow burn. You didn't even get a skin. Really? Is this first to 4? No, this isn't the grand final. There's more matches. There's this, and then another game, and then a show match, and then the grand final. This isn't the undesirables match. Why is Gravy tapped in on that? Like, what? Why does Gravy know about the undesirables? What the fuck? The band just won't stop. Is someone still on Falcons? Unfortunately. Bap to GM with the follow. I guess this guy's got a Baptiste account. Play us out, guys. Wrong guys. Just nuked my withered corpse with another 10 ads. Until you worked at Glad's, is the gold charm for anything special? I don't even know if I got the gold charm. Let me have a look. How do I check my cosmetics? Is it in Heroes? Gold medal? Is that what you mean? Or is it Overwatch League? Is it... this is a hard thing to filter by. Overwatch League. Okay, they don't even go in the Overwatch League section. Or is it this? Is this what you're talking about? And I just don't have them because I never bought them. Oh, okay. I thought there was like an Overwatch League specific one that was spray that says verified player or whatever. Yeah. Nah, the gold was... I don't think the gold was for anything special. It just looks... Don't the gold ones look like shit? Hello, Alternative Greg. Everyone say hi. Your install's still fucked? Yeah, I feel like I have to verify my game files or something to fix this. I might do it now, actually.
Agents is timing out warm for lip slander. All right.
I had the same issue. Verify fixed it for you? Yeah, I reckon if I verify my game files, it'll fix it.
What's 9 plus
settings?
3?
What's up?
Thank you, Phil Forever, for the 6 months Prime, and thank you, Bacon Pancake, for the 21 months. Here's for Train.
How the hell do you modify, scan and repair? Alright, hopefully the scan and repair doesn't break my stream, y'all. Release the files. Bizarre. I've added somebody in Discord that had a suspicious mutual friend, but they have no comment. How does C-Tones know as well?
Can we get some sympathy here for Archie1942, one of my oldest viewers, who just opened their first loot box and got the OWCS Rhine skin that they're going to get through the normal drops in a little bit anyway. Highlight was so good. Oh, he sang Stuck Hambin, and then Hambin flew into him. That's how he killed himself on was it the last fight of the attack, Crazy Raccoon attack?
Am I finally climbing out of plat this season? 70% win rate so far this season, Prague. I mean, I would advise you stop queuing by the end of today, because if you start playing on Monday, Garfield, Tuesday, 1984, it's going to be a huge issue for you. I think if you stop queuing on Mondays, you'll probably just climb.
What's this about?
Vitality 20 with a glitch cat. Cool cat. That makes sense.
VP have tweeted, nothing is better than Championship Sunday. The third day of the OWCS Preseason Bootcamp tournament will mark the end of it. Make sure to get your new drops. Then a picture of the team. Was this these guys thought they were beating Liquid.
Scan and repair complete. Starting repair update. Oh, look at that. It's worked out that my game is broken. Let's
What's
see if
this,
we can...
Overwatch?
Yeah, because I had a bunch of broken shit in my game. Hello, Rich Piss. Oh, no, it's just Rich PSS. I'm sorry for calling you Rich Piss, Rich PSS.
What's for Niang thing? It's going to be, I think it's a 5v5 Jetpack Cat only match. Could be a little show match to give the teams a break, since one of the teams will be playing back-to-back.
Why am I friends with him? Well, I don't remove my friends on Discord, and I had to stay in contact with him for our Makers Money, so... This has been Garfield Tuesday 1984. Thank you, Hunter. Thanks, Garfield Tuesday 1984. Hi, it's Belly. Go! Amazo, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Thanks for all the slopping, Goat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Appreciate that. That's $10 right there.
Can you chain tethers to multiple cats? I'm not sure. Could you have some kind of loop? Could everyone chain everyone? Could we get some kind of cat ring?
Looks like I can see shit in the game again, so we're back.
You can? Thank you, Owen Joyer, for the penny. They can tether each other, yeah? So we could just have some sort of endless stream of everyone just boosting each other around.
More than all combined, Sin. Hunter, would you rather be Lip or Dahak? That's a hard question to answer. That's a really hard question to answer.
Spanish Lucio?
Yes. The Masters player.
You mean the most successful Masters player in the world? The best played Masters player in history?
I changed my police officer diva. I was just trying to demonstrate the Heroes of the Storm skin.
You and Hunter's casting has really improved this last year, smiley face. Thank you, Entropy. God. So much positivity going around this
They're trying to give a backhanded compliment and say we were fucking dog shit at the start. That's all right.
Nope. I'm just seeing the front hand.
Coming back briefly to say I got Vancouver Titans Junker Queen. Fuck you, Hunter. All right, Garfield Tuesday 1984. All right,
You
mate.
didn't want the false skin?
Oh, Axel Cross. Thanks for the 18 viewers. Sorry, 18 million viewers. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Need a Zarya skin. I don't have one at the moment.
I'm so ready for the sweep to show Peps can take more maps off Crazy Raccoon and Falcons.
Hey, Hunter, just tuning in. I can't help but notice T1 got knocked out. Surely they put up a good fight and didn't choke out the TVNT ball or anything like that, right? No, there were no chokes or anything like that. There was no, like, death at 96% of a beat drop to a TVNT on a wrecking ball. Quartz wasn't laughing his ass off when they won. There's nothing like that. It was just like a
really respectable defeat.
It was a map 3 banger,
really
I believe the kids call it.
Dignified, down with dignity they went.
Hey, Axel. Drops. We're on the hunt. We are going to get our drops here, Axel Cross. Don't you worry. Map 3 banger and then Bedge. Hunter, should I unmute my tabs? Don't you have to for the drop sweeper?
To quote Astro, the least serious map of my career.
It's just, is he here right now?
No, I think it's from his interview on OWTV.gg. If you want to watch that interview in full, head over to OWTV.gg and you can see Funny Astro's interview alongside a lot of the other players. And we'll be getting more interviews today with the teams as they finish their matches today.
P1 bedtime theory.
He said it in Discord. That's kind of like an interview. All right. Falcons have banned Winston. Crazy Raccoon are gonna go Reinhardt.
Oh my god, we've seen this before.
We've seen this
I've actually
before.
got so much. No, I didn't actually see it before because last time I saw this, it was like I'd been awake for 30 hours or something, so I wasn't even watching. But this time around, I've actually got so much time for it. Jumping on the Reinhardt straight to the objective. His shield is already halfway to broken because Ryan is horse, but Lip charging up a rail, getting ready to swing. If he can just take off one little head, take notes, Kevin, they can have a substantial advantage in this fight. Jumping already on the backstep. He's taking a lot of damage. He's helping to charge support ults, if nothing else. TP to the left-hand side to Heesang. I do think when you're in a sim-off, it does generally favor the team that has Checkmate over the team that has Heesang. That being said, Pirate has showed up in the stream. He has written Flats, not to be confused with Flats Overwatch, the guy that streams for 14 hours a day with the title saying, best place to cozy AFK for your drops, but the Reinhardt player. Anyway, TP forward for Heesang. Rail is still fully charged, but no interest in dumping it for Lip.
Looking into this now as they drop down underneath. Merit has the alternative angle here, but they're on different sides, and just a slow and steady fight, but the shield's going to be a big factor in this Sojourn 1v1 because Crazy Raccoon, they have a giant shield to play behind, so if they're happy to play it slow, just bully Cart around. It's Falcons who have to make the move. They have to find the timing, but they need to find a way around jumping. It's going to be a TP in here. It's just a fake, though, from Crazy Raccoon. Chirong threatening to take it, but they're just trying to clear out Hanbin now. He's taking a lot of damage. He has to fly back. Vigilante and Fielder both coming closer, and this Kitsune Rush will betrayed. But again, I think we'll favour the Reinhardt if the Kitsune Rushes are just mirrored here. Again, we slow it down, and it's just going to be the Sojourns creeping around.
Ollie has just sent me a GIF. I'm so fluffed on that. Kitsu comes out, Vigilante pushing forward now. Heesang, he's fully talked, he's trying to take away Harmon's tennis suit, but Merit opening frag. Trade it out, Vigi and Jumpin find a killer piece. Crazy Raccoon, they have the advantage. It's a 2-minute long first fight, but they can do it now. They've got a really substantial lead as Fielder is dead. There's no source of healing. Falcons cannot fight. Crazy Raccoon, they take the lead. Ollie, he sent me the box that he opened, his esport box. It's a chunk of Queen Gladiators, and then he sent me the gif of Reiner fucking ulting off the map.
This could be you. TP in behind, Jumpin now. Symbol comes out over this one as well. Beat in response from Chirong. Chio doesn't quite have it yet, but they are just using this beat to run away. Full beam. Checkmate is too scary on that Kitsune Rush, and Checkmate throwing some turrets, throwing Hanbin at him as well. Chio now with beat advantage, ready to go. Symbol in response. They need the beat back. Maybe lots of damage onto Checkmate. Now the beat comes out. They're pushing for it as well. Chirong is caught in. He's too low. Lip is low. The Symbol's keeping him safe. Here comes Jumpin. He takes a headshot on the way through, and Crazy Raccoon, after a long opening, will win this big ult trade.
Massive ult trade right now. Merit sliding on and off. Crazy Raccoon, they needed more than just one, to be honest. Getting that first fight was fantastic, but now they're stuck on low ground with a Reinhardt. They're going to need a fat shatter to get them out of this situation. Overclock for Lip could also be a difference maker, of course, but Harmon on Diva, he can really sit on Lip and make things super difficult for him. Checkpoint about to be capped out. Crazy Raccoon, they've actually had Jumpin pinned to the payload in an attempt to break ankles, but they've accidentally conceded the checkpoint in the process.
Rayo on the high ground goes wide from Lip. He has the overclock ready to go as well. But again, this is Diva comp with the Kiri Lucio. It's so good at disengaging these ults, especially with this big positional disadvantage as well. They try and TP on the high ground, but half the players have been booped down. Lip's going to overclock anyway, but Hanbin is in his face. Limited value here, and now Hanbin is on the hunt. Lip's going to go all the way around, try and get behind Falcons. Misses his chance. Jumpin's coming from the other side. Crazy Raccoon's positioning is a little bit messy right now, and they're awfully low. They're going to try and capitalize on it, but it's just a 1-for-1 trade. Merit's in a lot of trouble right now, but Chiu trying to save him. Hanbin flying through, has the bomb, trying to hold on to that one, but Heesang's found a second cleanup one. The sim battle is happening. It's just a sim 1v1 on point as Jumpin is chasing other things. TP's on. Heesang charging up off of that one. Checkmate's going to try and run away. Now he's trying to get his beam going on.
Get him, Hees.
He's on the hunt. Jumpin's been taken down during all of this, and now they're going to interrupt that sim 1v1, and Falcons will win again.
Yeah, it's not looking great for Crazy Raccoon here. This Ryan strategy, I mean, look, it's been slow cooked. That is his first shatter, right?
This is his first shatter, but it's coming.
That's an actual 4.5 minute shatter. Like, this is unprecedented levels of nothing. Can we get a scoreboard check, by the way? Like, how much damage does Jumpin
like
have
2
right now?
fire strikes or
like
something.
It actually has to be almost 0. Now, Harmon takes out
dead.
Heesang pre-fight. Heesang just buckles out of this world. Railgun for Lip does not convert a kill into checkmate. The push is on for Team Falcons. Harmon beaming forward, able to backstep once again. And Crazy Raccoon just dominant. I mean, just getting dominated, rather, on this Ryan fight. AKM Shatter, it's worse.
It's worse. AKM would have had Shatter by now. Going to be double support out here for Crazy Raccoon. Kitsune rush around the corner. Crazy Raccoon take a back set. Their slam is out. It's a big slam. Can they find it? Pin in. It's only a Diva. Suzu's good. Jumpin dive
He's
for
dead
the
for
slam.
it.
Keep your arms by your side. It's not a flats pog at all. Chio just gets beat before he goes down, though. Hanbin gets 2 with the bombo. Actually throws that one in. Checkmate is beaming. The trades. It gives Crazy Raccoon a good chance on the retake, but Falcons, the meters will keep ticking.
Meters keep on ticking up. Chio, Harmon coming back, but I mean, really, this Ryan strat, it feels like something's got to give. Jumping, pushing forward. If we give him another 6 minutes, he will have time for another shadow to be built up. He's actually killed. Checkmate. Oh my days, he's done it again. Now he's getting backshotted, starts shielding on the payload, having a hard time surviving, will go down. Beat comes out for Chio. He's fumbled the advantage. Lip kills Harmon. Did Harmon bomb or something? I was out of tennis suit there. Maybe the beat was too late. On the TP, Fielder is going to rush out. Lip almost has another rail, dumps it into Merit, is on the chase, finishes the kill. Team Falcons, they actually invested really heavily to lose that in the end.
Yeah, they thought they could clutch and just finish the map. Doesn't work out for them. And now Crazy Raccoon still alive in this. And as much as it was a slow start, it's been a pretty hectic couple of minutes and very successful one for Falcons. So Crazy Raccoon still have over 3 minutes to try and get themselves back into this map and close out the series. TP now comes through, everyone but Lip onto that one. Merit's going to hit the shot onto Strong as they come through. Big damage onto Heesang. He gets shut down as well. Jumpin finds one trade, but Jumpin's going to have to find more. He will find more. He hits the pin. He's got two. He is stuck behind enemy lines. Where are we going, Jumpin? Lip's killed Chio, actually, so Crazy Raccoon are making this messy. As Jumpin's just going to walk out and regroup with his team. Falcons will get a chance to set up forward again.
Falcons, one more forward setup. Crazy Raccoon need to retake high ground. They need to get Jumpin into a powerful position. Falcons just happy to take it slow for the moment. Lip slides on, forces the TP and the Suzy Q actually, so they're not even going to be able to set up forward on the high ground. Crazy Raccoon get that space. Lip gets railed but will not fall. Slides back out to safety. About to have that overclock that he can rip to win. TP forward for Heesang and Jumpin both. Heesang needs a big shield in order to stay alive. Lip's just playing his life solo at the moment. He's been zoned out and all the resources are going into Jumpin, into Heesang. Merit actually slides onto Lip with the help of Chio, finishes the kill. They've actually just fully flipped the map here, Crazy Raccoon. Lip missed the memo. Heesang underneath, beaming forward, but the symbol's out now. Counter symbol from Checkmate. He's still staying up on this high ground, though he doesn't want to drop into despair. Beat comes out now from Chorong to keep on fighting. Checkmate drops into the abyss. Jump and swing him to death! Do something, man! Back off for Crazy Raccoon. They use Beat for nothing, and they've lost heart control.
Yeah, Crazy Raccoon, they're going to try and chase it. They might have to go all the way around, but no, Jumpin's going to try and catch it, but the robot is moving so fast.
Block of the day from...
Merit is going to clock it. They're just going to shield away. But
Where's
this
Lip?
means they steal the robot.
Lip has overclock. He's somewhere behind, I think, unless he's walked all the way back into the fight. TP onto the high ground for Crazy Raccoon. It's a 5-man up top. Now they regroup with Lip. Lips rips the clock, slides behind, double slides behind. Can't find anything, unfortunately. He has had his ankles broken in two. Now he's inside 5 players and will go down for that one. Pin onto Harmon as he exits the teleporter. Jumpin has Shatter. He goes for a little low hop forward with the pin, but can't get anything done. He's hiding inside. Still has this Shatter, waiting for a timing. He needs to set it up, but he can't. Everybody's playing too far away. Bomb comes out in the sky for Harmon. Merit takes Chorong right off the wall. Chio, watch yourself. Fire Strike takes him down. Pin across. Here it comes!
Hits it! Gets both of them. It's huge from Jumpin. He swings through. The Matrix can't save him. Hambin is still on him. Jumpin's still low. He still needs help. He does so much, but it might not be enough. Fielder and Vigi get a kill apiece. And Falcons, despite the big slam, Jumpin couldn't clutch it here. And Falcons will move the robot back over to Crazy Raccoon's side of the map.
Unbelievable. Jumpin staying the course on the Rhine even after not winning that shadow fight. Unbelievable. Bro, swap please, son. Like, it's insane that he's still on it, is it not? Like, it is actually awesome. Rail comes out for Lip, no kill. Yeah, don't call it a comeback because there's literally no signs of it right now. We could have one later.
It's a simple though for Heesang. There's an ult advantage for Crazy Raccoon. All they need to do is win 2, 3, maybe 4 fights cleanly from this point. They're going to TP top left here. Falcons get Merit behind, but they've lost control of a robot. Falcons TP back, get back in position. Need to be careful walking into this one because there is that symbol available. Fielder still needs 20% to have an ultimate to match it. So it's Crazy Raccoon who can actually be on the ascendancy, but Heesang, he goes down as he tries to cast it. Disaster for Crazy Raccoon. Now they have no TP to get out as well. The chase is on. Late kills will be brutal for him here. Jumpin has made his own way out, but oh boy, the backline from Crazy Raccoon are in trouble. They're trying to recruit with their Reinhardt now. Heesang will be back with Symbol soon, but we're in the last 10 seconds. Merit is looking at Lip. He's behind. They TP onto him. Double slide away from Lip, but Chio, he's still chasing him. They really want that kill, and he'll get it as well. 5v4, no choice but to fight here, Crazy Raccoon.
Bongo, thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back. Clock comes out for Merit. Kitsu as well. Huge pressure onto Crazy Raccoon. The symbol is out for Heesang. I think he's popped this from the spawn side to get it done. But they're all holding on the payload. They're hunkering down. Slide on for Merit. Takes down Vigi. He was so close to his Kitsu. Chorong has the beat. Ajax. Harmon takes him down. Crazy Raccoon Pack it up. Pack it up. Get the fuck out, jumping. Max is coming back in to win.
Good effort there, jump in, enjoyed for 2 shatters. One of them was good. Strong with a fadeaway Ajax. This one is not going to be erased from history like the Lee Soo-min one from yesterday. And Falcons get a map back on the board. Looking good on the sim comp, but you just have a suspicion that the next map, there might be some kind of sim ban coming Falcons' direction.
I don't like that. I don't like that tweet.
That tweet.
Someone made a stupid tweet.
Oh wait, have they already banned sim? They did on Blizzard World? Oh, Falcons are back then.
Oh shit. Crazy Raccoon used Simban map 2, reverse max theory. I don't know, they just...
I mean, they should have won Blizzard World as well.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and
it's reverse sweepable. It's reverse sweepable for Falcons.
Yeah.
When and if will we get the scoreboard for that game? I think they're giving the replay codes, and I think you can see scoreboards in replay codes now, so you can probably do it that way.
Yeah, we'll put them on OWTV.gg as well when
We'd love to see the scoreboard at like 5 minutes.
when he's got 0 damage.
Just got my
2,000,
OWCS
5,000
skin
damage
from the drops.
mitigated.
Right.
Play us out, boys.
Play us out. Moon is just sucking the life out of Jumbin by putting him on Ryan. I reckon Jumbin chooses to play the Ryan. Have you?
Should coach Crazy Raccoon on how to play the Sim Ryan comp? Well, my door's always open.
Any doors? Okay, so the problem that I have with the local pizza joint is that they're too close for me to order delivery without feeling an insane amount of shame. We've talked about this before, right?
Why don't you go
But
get it
like,
during the show match or something? Or is that too late for you?
It's just like... I feel like it takes a full 20 minutes at least for me to go there and back, you know? Like... 20 minutes AFK on the stream just feels like really poor form. He came back to life. Now that... Luca, you can write your message again now that Frog is here, but you know, that's alright. You got time in between matches for sure. Yeah, maybe between Crazy Raccoon and TMTL, I can rush it. Because there is a 10-minute break, right?
Can you pre-order it so you're just picking it up?
Yeah, I can call them and
yeah.
let it go soggy there and, you know, just like run it.
Yeah, show match, we're going to have
crust pizza.
Yeah,
barbecue. I don't live in Collingwood.
Show match will be between the second and third game of the day, and it's going to be a Jetpack Cat 5v5.
Oh my god, they're playing in Frogger's chat right now. Hang on.
Play.
No,
What time is Twisted Minds on? Right after this, well, after this game plus 10 minutes. And then potentially at the end of the day as well, presuming they can beat Team Liquid. Do we get a Team Liquid winners interview or not? It depends if they agree to it or not, really. Out of my hands.
Until what pizza are you going? You reckon I should order it now?
It's a bet on if they win the map or lose the map.
Yeah, well, like how else am I supposed to do it in the break if not by gambling?
I reckon we're going to. Wait,
5?
do you want to see the map and bans? Yeah, I reckon we could be going to 5 here.
You already know the map and bans? You've got. Let me run.
Oh
the
no,
ad,
I'm saying like
band.
wait for the map and bans, and yeah.
Did I miss the ad? No, I'll hit you with it right now. Last button 607. Strap in, brother. Wait till you see the bans and you'll know who wins.
Thank you, CB Hater 67 for the prime.
Wait, it's just like CB the caster.
That's just CB Hater. Oh yeah, I don't know what the CB is.
I'm to have
Which CB
heavy
do you hate?
1930s vibes. Wait, let me look at myself right now. You think this is 1930s vibes? I think if I wanted 1930s vibes, I'd need like the slick back, you know? Like if I
feel
push
like
my hair back.
when I saw your hair this
back with
morning,
the headset.
I was like, this guy is ready for business, and that business is sandwich artist at Subway.
And if it was like greased back, then,
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
got
maybe
like he's got like works in a prison kitchen vibes, you know. If he could put a hairnet on.
very, very brave. Like I'll live. What pooping they pants, Gaga? Shut the fuck up. Looking like Charlie Chaplin. Jeremy Allen White vibes.
CB stands for cheeseburger. You hate cheeseburgers? Cheeseburger. This guy is so hungry.
Very snazzy. Jeremy Allen White, the guy from The Bear?
Oh yeah, love that guy.
Yeah.
Is
One
he in
bite
your
to
chat?
win. There you go. No. I wish. That's your uncle? Your uncle is Jeremy Allen White?
That's crazy. I don't know why, but I'm more inclined to believe Nat and the Overwatch League player in a loot box.
W filler before faced at Masters O's? Oh yeah. Andrew Janik initiated a mog war with the ASU frat leader. I mean, I sent Andrew Janik a message on TikTok and he didn't reply, so I'm pretty sure he's not the guy that we think. Pretty sure he's not the guy that you think, Luca.
No way. Artemis got in her loot box a London Spitfire Symmetra skin. Unbelievable value.
Because, Ryan, did you know that Andrew Janik is an OS Overwatch player that was like a Diamond Q hitter? Like, people know him. People in my chat know Andrew Janik from being an OS Overwatch Diamond Q hitter DPS player. And he used to play Among Us with people in OS, and then like when they'd vote him out, he'd like fucking take pictures of their face and dox them and shit. Like,
fucking hell. Like, Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just typical. Exactly what you'd expect him to turn into.
You know what? Max is Gibraltar.
Wait, Max Gibraltar?
No, as in Max as in you, it's Gibraltar. I presume Jumbin is still in.
Jumbin's in, but it could be someone as well. Wow, that's
I think
really
this
funny,
is-
not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, you have to be like severely disordered to become a professional TikTok looks maxer, so it makes perfect sense. Like, Diva Ban,
Oh my god.
Hambin in.
Hambins is in. I think order that
So we
pizza,
are going.
mate. Yeah.
Yeah, we are gonna be seeing Crazy Raccoon win. All right, let's order the pizza.
Wait.
Waiting.
Doesn't Ham Binston always beat him here?
Oh fuck, the Ham Binston literally always wins.
Ham Binston. If they're out to get Ham Binston.
Oh shit. Okay. No, I'm waiting for map 5. Computer OW with a 13-month Kappa Flapper. I'm really worried because I am chuckling a little bit looking at the Kappa Flapper even after sleeping all for like 12, 13 hours. So thanks for the 13 months Computer Overwatch, but I fear I've suffered irreparable brain damage.
He's never getting those neurons back.
Just ordered delivery, lad. The place is like close to my house. So like, hello. Hello, Tuvin. The place is close enough to my house that I feel bad ordering like
There would be
delivery.
scrutiny from a delivery driver,
Yeah,
you know?
it's like a
wait.
kilometer away, you know?
Has anyone ever worked from a delivery driver? Because is getting a really short delivery just better than a long delivery? Does anyone have any delivery driver experience? Would you rather
it's a
get
600
a long job
it's a
or
600
short
meter
job?
walk, bro. Like I'm not ordering a delivery driver for a 600 meter walk. Like
I'm wondering if
That's
is
not
it
okay.
is would you rather get a short job than a long job though? You know, like short drive rather than long drive.
depends on how
Eng says-
crowded or
Eng-
near a city you are. I'm in the
Eng
city.
says yes, same tip, shorter time.
Tip?
Not to Dark.
Hang on.
Not to Dark says I'd rather do multiple short ones.
We don't tip in Australia. I would hate you. I would hate myself if I ordered delivery from 600 meters away. Like, I will just walk.
Does Van Benson honk? He honks.
Harvin just wins, but he's not on the Winston, so I think Falcons are going to lose this match.
no.
So maybe I should call them up. Hang on.
Oh no, he started on with Domina here. So, while we've seen Domina be pretty impressive in some places, Gibraltar is not one of them, and it's going to be Akiri Lucio, so Hanbin is not going to have taxi options here. And they're on Simcast, so who on earth is going to be touching the bloody payload for Team Falcons here? At the moment, Hanbin is just on the low ground, but this means Crazy Raccoon can just have one look at that Domina and go over his head. They're going to get in position now. Lip already has the swing, a dink on that one as well. They've actually TP'd Hanbin back to high ground, but this means they've lost all the payload control as a result, and it looks like Falcons are just going to opt not to hold this forward position as you would normally see teams do when they're a more dive-orientated comp, but just go hold this back corner, make it difficult for them. But this means Crazy Raccoon get a high ground for free, and they can force all the Falcons back inside. More space is being conceded.
Is it not insane to...
Okay?
I'm still thinking about it. Is it not insane for Falcons to not be on the cat here? Like, is that just ridiculous?
Yeah, it's,
like,
it's a really
they're
rough
playing
one.
Domina on
they're
the
using the
insanely high
TP for
ground.
it, but it's much harder.
But like, come on, man. Like the cat. The whole point of this tournament is so that we play the cat. Come on, flank through for Vigilante now. He wants the nade, but the shield is insane. Jumpin just goes down. Crazy Raccoon, they try to dive inside. They're really relying on a flank nade, but the shield from Domina is so comically large that it simply cannot happen. Massive shots from Merit now as he presses forward, and maybe we are going to map 5 after all. Fart butt with a first-time message of Dench Gat. So, yeah, good to know. Welcome.
Good entry. Now pressure onto the point for Heesang, and he's pulling Team Falcons back already. They will all drop off the high ground and deal with that one. But now is the nano turn. No defensive ults just yet for Falcons, but time is of the essence for Crazy Raccoon to find this value. Vigilante as well needs to find a way to get this nade through if he can. They're just trying to force the payload, and Heesang is actually seeing the payload away from him. Hanbin's going to have to step out a little bit further than he really wants to get this touch here. They force the recall on Heesang at least, but Heesang is back on the payload. He's got a Kiriko with him here. They have to come out. TP onto Vigilante. He's dropped the nano onto Jumpin. He's killed Hanbin here. Beat comes out from Chio. Too little, too late. But Merit has killed the backline. 3v3 now as Jumpin on the high ground, but he doesn't have the primal yet. It's a clock from Lip. He's trying to clutch. Him and Heesang doing it all. Checkmate as Lovo slide on the point. Merit finds one trade, but the touch, he can't get it. Crazy Raccoon have stolen it, and it was just poor payload management in the end from Team Falcons, but this is one of the limitations of their comp.
Crazy Raccoon stealing it away now, just pressing forward. Golden at Derp, under pizza toppings, as many as I can fit on the pizza. I'm just a hungry guy. He's saying with a pulse bomb, looking for his stick. But everybody for Team Falcons, they're in a very precarious position because they have to stay top to avoid getting beamed, but they also have to block the cut. Checkmate gets a Suzu, TP's forward, blocks the hit scan angle of Lip. Pulse comes out, misses, but Lip doesn't. Takes down Checkmate. Primal Rage inside now. One more swing for Jump in order to do it. He didn't kill Merit. He turned away and stopped looking. He thought he got the kill because of an elim or something. That is an outrageous blunder there from Jumpin. And now Crazy Raccoon, they've won the fight, but not at all cleanly.
Going to be a Simwall and a Panopticon coming back as Falcons will try and stabilize on this back part, but they're only one fight away from losing seconds, and this is, again, you can just see Crazy Raccoon, Vigilante, Lip, they're getting these high ground positions relatively for free. Panopticon goes wide for Hanbin, he hits the stun, but the Suzu saves Lip. Hanbin keeps going, he wants to push all the way. Kitsune is in the back from Chirong, but he has been shut down. The Simwall on point counters out that one, but oh boy, do they need to touch again. Jumpin is still behind them, but he's low HP, so Falcon should have done enough now to clean up these low HP targets. Full mega for Vigi, but Chio comes to help him out there, and they will get the cleanup. Falcons, I think Jumpin is still behind. He's gone off a map. Yeah, he's reset.
Yeah, he was behind. It can happen. Team Falcons, they got to be so happy that they've held on here. Hanbin, come on, son. Do it.
Oh, yes! It's over. It's over.
Yeah, all right. Crazy Raccoon cannot possibly win now. Falcons have a great ult situation, double support ultimate. Merit kills Heesang for the 15 millionth time this series, and things are not going right for Crazy Raccoon. How much Lip magic can you realistically rely on? In this fight, there's an overclock available, but the beat can completely counter that. Lip actually receives the nano boost, goes out, Binston down, slide up onto the high ground. He can't find a target here. He's chasing for Fielder, fully charged, has the clock. Beat comes out for Merit. Lip has fallen to that high noon combo as well, so it's suddenly very awkward for Crazy Raccoon to close the deal. Chirong's on the Kiri. Chio's boxed into the room, taken down. Maybe Crazy Raccoon can do it after all. Vigilante flanks onto the high ground. Huge damage. Chirong pockets. And what an unreal clutch. Checkmate kills Chirong on the high ground somehow. Binston scrapping on the point. Sleep. Oh! Dirty sleep from Vigilante. Gets the kill. He has the headshot perk. He can finish the job, and Crazy Raccoon caps second.
Huge plays from Vigilante and Chirong there to survive on the backline. That beat High Noon swing nearly countered out. They were 4v5 for a lot of that, but getting kills and buying time. Then Checkmate nearly deals with both the backliners there to stall it out. If Checkmate gets that kill, that sleep doesn't go through, it's so clutchable for Falcons there. But instead, Crazy Raccoon, they will take us to third point. They've got time to work with as well. And worst case for Falcons, they use double support ult and the High Noon in that swing. Hanbin, though, he's going to one-shot Lip, a 4v4 situation. Both teams behind each other, though, and Heesang's going to finish off Hanbin. Nade comes out onto Merit as well. Vigi's finding so much consistent nade value here in Falcons. It's a concession of more meters.
Yeah, so many meters being given away now. Jumpin, big right-click zaps up from the high ground. Jump up onto the high ground for Hanbin as well, but Crazy Raccoon looking okay for the moment. Primal Rage is available for Jumpin. Doesn't need to use it as of yet. Is just getting that pocket from Vigi. Now there's a Nano Boost available. And here comes the step. Nano Winston into the backline. Huge zaps! That's the game! Those W zaps are going to win them the game right then and there. That's just a 4-man wire.
Yeah, no, he's just getting sped anyway, and that's just gonna be map. One more touch for Checkmate here. Kitsune rush as Checkmate recalls, it goes through, and yeah,
pulling them up.
W zaps. Cool, that pizza place. Yeah. Huge nano from Jumbin.
Days.
Primal to spare, just like me. Yeah, he didn't actually. I thought he had the speedy zaps because he was going so fast, but I think he's just got the primal one still. It was just, it was the speedy nano he must have had. And what? Crazy Raccoon in the ascendancy here. Scoreboard is going to reflect most of that, really. Heesang 15-2, Jumpin 12-3. Looking fairly good for it. You can see, honestly, Falcons' idea on first point felt relatively solid. But the lack of cart control, they probably had enough cart control. It was just because they let it get round that corner, Heesang was able to steal those meters. Once it gets past a certain point, it's just screwed for the team holding in server room with a Domina. So now it's going to be Kiri Brig for Falcons starting on the Winston. Wouldn't be surprised if we are just in more of a mirror matchup. Tron's actually going to start on the Wuyang here, so a little bit of a greedier pick, but obviously starting on that high ground, good position, can keep Heesang pocketed on point, help with natural on point quite a lot as well. The nature of the Brig Kiri, though, is Fielder is freed up a little bit to just follow Hanbin into these aggressive situations, while Chio takes more responsibility for looking after Merit, taking him into some aggressive positions to get an angle and close the distance a little bit on that Cass. Is he ordering?
Ordering. Nice timing,
okay.
yeah.
Oh.
The pizza's aggressive. The pizza is not aggressive. Yes, the pizza is armed. All right. Lip, railgun on the high ground. Doesn't get any kills. Jump up onto the high ground now. Winston v Winston gameplay for the moment, but Kiri Brig versus Ana Wuyang. Very different backlines indeed. The ult turns are going to be absolutely insane for Crazy Raccoon. Not sure the same can be said for Team Falcons. They've got the more defensive style. Counter out Jumpin's jumps. What did you put on it? Everything. Huge damage from Merit. He drops onto Lip, goes for a flash fan on Gibraltar, mind you. And Crazy Raccoon, I think they have the better comp for the map. I think that they just hold all the cards right now. Is that delusional?
No, I don't know. I can get behind the Kiri Brig quite a bit. I feel
yes,
like
the pizza can't win without proper.
I feel like the Kiri has more legs. I think you're right, though. The ult turns are going to feel worse more commonly for Falcons. But they're going to set up for the next one here. Heesang has a pulse bomb already underneath while Lip holds his high ground. Just a soft jump from Hanbin to try and get his rotation through, but Heesang's got that pulse bomb above, looking for his chance to connect. Back jump from Hanbin. Heesang is looking for the chase. Now he has another drop position to go for this pulse bomb attempt. Payload has been moved underneath point for now, but Falcons, they're regrouping at the choke, ready to go. They're currently surrounded as they try and walk up this space. Poke onto Hanbin, and they're just playing it really slow. Are they waiting for Kitsune rush at this point?
It feels like they're just charging a support ult. They're taking everything slow. They're just sitting in the corner. They've got a bunch of ultimates online, but Nano Boost turns for the Winston. So
Nano's
deadly
ult.
here. Back jump for Jumbin. Rally. 2 kills, actually. Merit did trade Vigi, but the zaps here are huge, and I don't think Chio's going to survive. Hold that. Pulse Bomb comes out. No luck from Heesang, but Jumbin will find the kill in the end. Team Falcons, they spent for this fight. They used the rally. But Crazy Raccoon, that was 2 ultimates right then and there. Hanbin, behind Winston, tries on the high ground to clutch it out, but can't quite get it done. And Heesang is going to find the kill on Checkers.
Thank you very much, September OW, for the 3 months Prime. Enjoy your uninterrupted OWCS. Chio is over onto the cat. A change, an adaptation. They need something. They need a bit more aggression in some of these swings. Do worry for Merit's life and if he'll just be left behind on some of this. I expect Chio to be playing more of a dive character here, backing up Hanbin. It's going to be an overclock. Hanbin has the primal if he needs it. No saving Merit for that one now. They're going back towards point. Tag onto the cat. The primal is out. The pulse bomb's out. Here's the primal onto Lip now. He's getting juggled away. Tidal blast used defensively, and Hanbin's going to have to get out, but he's got it. W jumps from Hanbin here. Chio's got Vigilante as well. There's no heals available for Crazy Raccoon. Jumpin is in spawn with Lip and the primal. They will be getting kills, but don't forget about the payload, Crazy Raccoon. Merit is 1 HP in spawn. They'll get that one as well, but can anyone challenge the cart?
Well, it seems somebody is in a position to block it. Lip
DPS.
sliding on. Heesang back in the mix.
Fielder's...
Kitsu comes out, but Fielder has killed Lip. Heesang, 3 touch-ups taken down. Fielder's done it all. He's killed 2. Jumpin's back onto the cart now, zapping away. TP comes through, but Jumpin is not going to go for the Instinct Primal. Might just have to use it to stay alive. Guardian Wave comes out, but it's not saving him from much of anything at the moment. And Merit will kill Jumpin. Fielder will just killing both DPS on the Kiri. Ridiculous. Vigilante, he's trying to channel his inner shoe. He pushes in. He finds a kill. Chirong, Lip, wait, what? They've killed everyone. Yeah. Checkmate trading Vigi there is so important for the back spawns.
Oh, Hanbin's going to get Lip as well, so actually not
massive.
Even though they technically win this fight, they're still going to have to concede space. Crazy Raccoon, the cap's gone through, the point's open. Thank you, Atlas5568, for the tier 1 for 6 months as well. Twisted Minds Believer over there. We'll see them after this. Vigilante has the nano on this retake. Chio has the catnap. Obviously, there's no coast or instant kill situations, but if you can get a key target, drag it into his team, oh boy, you can bet they will kill him. Plus, there's a high noon taxi right now. Eyes on Merit. Is he in the sky? Where is he? He's getting taxied into the ship. Deposit. But Lip's killed everyone as they fly into that. And this high noon taxi has found nothing. It was a defensive nano onto Lip as well to finish that one off. And now, Crazy Raccoon, they can set up in the ship. They can set up forward.
Chip setup coming through. Up on high ground, Vigi's got himself a nice angle to poke. Crazy Raccoon, 2 minutes is all they need to hold for. Falcons, catnap. A little bit awkward to use on this map, right? Nowhere you can drag people off. You have to fly face to face with the enemy hit scan and the enemy armor in order to get forward anywhere. I think that the cat on second point, while there is some value that can be expressed, it's an awkward one. They want to go for a fly noon or something, but they don't have the high noon component up on the high ground. Huge zaps from Harmon. Hang about. Harmon has just ripped this one open. That might have involved Chio, right? Maybe he deposited Harmon up there. Now, during the fight, we get to witness Harmon's gorgeous face. He doesn't charge up the right click, but he will be a sniper monkey in the end. Cart hasn't been moving though. Not looking too good. Oh, I've got an invite for the Undesirables match at the same time. I will accept that. Harmon jumps forward, gets pulse, has to rip out the primal rage. He's looking for a target. Can't find anything. Might just have to play live. Chio catnaps somebody off the map. He's catnapped the honor off the map. Unbelievable. Jumpin has gone down to Harmon with the primal. Lip has ripped the clock and missed everything. Harmon mid-air save. Get out. Did he just punch him right out the sky? I'm rewinding for that. I'm pressing rewind 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Catnap comes through. Off the map he goes. Clock comes out. Can't hit him. Juggles him off the map. Punches him down there. All right, I'm hitting fast forward.
Are you just pressing live?
1, 2, 3. I just pressed forward 3 times again.
12,
13,
11.
12, 11. Flicker pause and we're there.
All right. 8, 7.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. All right, Kitsune Rush available from Fielder, and Falcons and a Ham Vincent are right in this one. Cancel that pizza. Kitsune Rush available in exchange for Jumbin's Primal Rage here. So Jumbin expects him to use this one to try and counter out for Primal Rage, to stop him from getting value. Lip is actually onto the cast as well, but he's getting peppered back and conceding this space. So Falcons will be happy with this. They keep moving the payload. Bubble onto the high ground. Heesan goes down to Merit. Say less. Checkmate's going to kill Chirong as well. They've messed up this side fight completely. Crazy Raccoons are in the run. They might be able to force Jumbin's Primal here as well. He's desperate to save it in this situation. Checkmate's peppering him in defensive bubble as well. And Jumbin, he's jumped into the air, getting that passive heal, trying to trigger back Kitsune Rush on point. Respawns have come through and Jumbin can Primal. But Chio, he's got the catnap. We're near the coast. Watch out. It's a Sky Noon first. Pressure into the backline. Eyes on the Winston. There's a bubble there, Merit, you idiot. Look for the backline. Now Heesang's coming in with a pulse bomb behind as well. Catnap off the point. See you later, the Primal, though. He jumps back on. Can't kill a monkey that big. Jumbin continues to stall out. Lip has found a kill, but Merit trades it right back. Merit over Heesang. Now Jumbin onto the backline, but still trying to clear point. Chirong is low. Healing bubble there
Nano
from Hanbin
Chirong.
as well. Nano on Chirong. Primal from Hanbin. He's done it so many times before. They threaten the point. Checkmate is still pressuring it. Hanbin, Checkmate, they get one behind.
Checkers gets 2.
Builder finds it. Hanbin's clearing the point they can't touch. And Falcons are sending us to another round. Hanbin's he's just
insane.
good. He's just good at it, you know?
Can you hear my Overwatch sounds? No, you can't. Just me. I need to mute my Overwatch. Undesirables have won the first fight.
Keep us updated.
I mean, you can get eyes on for a second if you want. We got about a minute before we have to get back into the other match. So Tavi on the Doomfist, pressing forward. Undesirables. They gave up the cap early on. Punch forward onto Scorch. Personal bubble comes out. Regret on the cast needs to come up gangbusters. He walks face to face. Flash onto Tavi. Taken down. Huge blunder from the up and coming Doomfist player. Regret swinging main towards point. Now let me know when I have to stop. Suki takes a couple of body shots in the pit. Scorch is low, but Suki, she can't finish the kill. And that's 2 kills for Fury. Undesirables back to the drawing board.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. All right, we'll go back to the main broadcast. Am I watching Masters? You're watching a bit of both. A bit of Masters Grand Finals
It
for a
might
team
be.
with my name in it. A little bit of Hanman versus.
You can't tell the level of Overwatch as well, so they're probably indistinguishable.
Bro, please keep casting real Overwatch. I ordered a pizza. Like, shit out of luck, mate. Half of the World Cup roster is in that
Wait,
lobby.
what a crazy Raccoon up to. It's a Bap Ilari with a Torb turret on the wall, a Cass. What are they
Yeah,
thinking? Is this just a shoot
we're
the
not
cat
making
out
it
of the
out the
sky?
hood.
An anti-cat?
No, like,
Everyone's got a gun
we're
for
not-
this cat.
5 turrets. 5 guns to shoot Chio. Like,
But everyone grab a gun. We're getting this goddamn cat. Merritt's going to be the one to be picked first, though. So that's 20 seconds off the clock already. And Checkmate's going to go
Obviously,
Sim here. Hanbin's going to go Dominant. They want to go... Hanbin's going to go Zarya. What? Who's the bubble target here? The cat? Let's see. Falcons going to swing around the corner. They are limited on time. There's 25 seconds left already. Remember, Falcons playing to keep themselves alive in this series, in this tournament. Swinging around the corner now. First TP comes through. They get Checkmate underneath. Jumpin's taken a good amount of damage, actually. The cat is on him. Jumpin has just died. It's a cat gap, but the gap is over a gorilla. He's was trying to hide his turret in those flames, but they see that one, and the payload is now moving. Jumpin nearly has primal.
payload's moving. TP up onto the high ground now for Checkmate. Flying into the sky, Harben trying to fight the pylon. Bubbles himself for health and prosperity. Lip has found Chio though, and Crazy Raccoon, they might be able to
Primal.
stop it here. No more touch. Primal is out. Crazy Raccoon, all they need to do is win one more fight to get us over the line. Let's go back to the Undesirables. Let's check in on Undesirables versus Fury, the World Cup lineup. Oh, where's my OBS? I can't
One
find
more
it.
fight.
There it is.
2 minutes
Bang.
to win it for Crazy Raccoon.
All right, 72% versus 87. The Undesirables in the lead. Meatball Strike comes out. Grab onto Tavi. He's in trouble. High Noon from Regret. He sees nothing. He knows nothing. Tavi nearly punched to cancel, but can't quite get it done. 80% on the clock. If the Undesirables can kite this one out, they can go for one last fight. Regret takes down Winter, but Suki, she's killed too. She might just have done it. These trades are massive. She can't get out of the pit. Oh, now it's all on Tavi to touch the point. This is going to be so desperate. 11% on the Meatball Strike. Not even close. Who's Domo on hitscan? Who the fuck is Domo? Punch on for Tavi. Big damage onto the Kiri. Meat shot as well. Nearly kills X-Ray, but can't finish the job. Winter's back with a nano boost. Uses the nano on Suki, but Domo has to slide on for the...
I'm not actually sure, Douchebag97. Did he take the Zap perk or something? Because I was actually talking about this in my ranked games the other day now. In overtime, in 1-minute situations, it's better to take the Zap perk, but I don't know if he did it. We can maybe interrogate the replay at some point.
2 minutes to win it. 10, 9, 8.
Just works. Yeah.
I swear this guy's died every time you tab in. Like, main tank on hit scan? Where's their hit scan?
Alright. Gonna be a Torb defense for Checkmate as well, and this comp will blow up Jumpin in these situations, but with 2 minutes on the clock and Anna Ikiri, Vigi is going to have a nano turn for Jumpin in all of this as well. He's going to get the payload round to the corner. They do have to give a little bit of space as they'll clean out the turret, and it looks like Falcons will just be going to a back hold, and they're just going to plant their flag here, try and hold for this remainder minute and a half versus everything Crazy Raccoon have to throw at them.
Vigilante headshot comes through. Oh no. What's going on here? Jumping. A couple of right clicks from top. Crazy Raccoon, all they need to do is win one fight in order to take the series. Now, Chio really needs to carry on the cap, but I think as they get backed up, it's going to be harder and harder for him to do that. He needs to taxi one of Merit or Checkmate into a power position. Vigi up top, big damage coming through, self-made, but Chio, there's the carry. Little attack cat that he is, finds a kill, keeping his uptime high, pushes on. He wanted to kill Lip, he's flown into the snare and killed himself on 80 HP. He actually, I need to get a replay of that somehow. Did you see how he just died?
No, I was reading chat, sorry. I was listening. I was letting you paint the picture with your mouth. Hold now for Falcons. 1 minute left on the clock. Kitsune rush for Fielder. Only 25% away. Checkmate is coming back on the sim as well. Huge play from Chia, but Vigi, there's still time for him to get this nano turn. Last time it was devastating for him. Fielder has the TP away, but getting Merit away from this nano will be very difficult.
Bro, my pizza.
Maybe an evasive TP can work, but we'll have to wait and see. Vigi nearly has the nano. Fielder will have this Kitsune rush. Will Falcons choose to go first? They're on to jump in right now. They keep him contained. Double pocket onto Hanbin to top him right back up. There's a Heinen as well. Chio's going to taxi him. He's right behind Merit now. There's an opportunity to go for this as they go through. Vigi has the nano. Jumpin has the primal. Lip getting ever close to the clock. Here it is. Merit's threatening it. He's going to get taxied onto the high ground. Everyone is deep peaks. He can't find anyone though. Nothing out of the noon. Jumpin's going to jump on him. Big pressure coming through. Flashbang there as well. Primal is out for this Kitsune rush response from Fielder. They trade 1 for 1, but there's a nano turn around the corner.
Nano boost available. Lip is 90% on the clock as well. He hits the shot on Chirong. Lip is so low, he needs heals. He rips the clock now, but he's getting primaled. Chio's found Vigilante. Lip, he missed the pack, but he gets the kill. Checkmate's taken down Jump, but it's only Heesang and Lip left standing. My fucking pizza's gonna go cold!
Oh my god, for Ham Binson, he does it again. Crazy Raccoon have no answer for this old man who does it the old-fashioned way on Winston. Incredible hold. Look at this. The vibes are good.
If I go right now, maybe I can make it back in time. What do you think?
Run! Run! What a series. Locking Crazy Raccoon. All right, my 3-2 Falcons prediction is back on the table. Like Hunter's Pizza. All right, can I go? I want to go back. Should we go back and interrogate that Jumbin one? Do they show us for... I want to see if they show us for perks at the start. Oh, we can't see Jumbins. But I'm pretty sure he must have had it, you know? You need to see Chio dying. We'll look in that as well. We got time, I think. Yeah, look how much Jumbin's charges already. He must just be getting these zaps, and they're all grouped up. This was... honestly, guys, someone must have been here the last couple of days when I've been playing ranked. This is what I've been saying, though. Me and Jumbin, we've got the same brain. If that's the case, because look how fast his ult charges, right? Has he just got like a crazy zap? I'm the British Jumbin, or is he the Korean CommanderX? I'm just seeing. We must get eyes on Jumbin at some point in this. Do we not get eyes on when he's primaling? He doesn't have your brain. No, he has my brain. He doesn't have my hands. He's got better hands. We got his eyes during the primal. Let's have a goose. I think a few people have said it already. Yeah, isn't that the zap one on the left? Right? I forget the icons, but that's the zap one on the left, right? To jump and take the Commander Expert. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. I literally had this idea. I was thinking about this when I've been playing ranked. Alright, should we go watch this should we go watch this Chio kill? Does it remind me of is it this one? So Chio gets the kill and then just let me get the pause. Let me get... You know those moments in movies where it's like, can we make it through the gap in time? You know, like the big doors closing as they're flying the spaceship and it's like, we gotta make it out. Can we make it out the hangar doors in time? Chio looks at this and he's like, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Whoa, full speed ahead. And we've just flown into a Sojourner. Cats feel like flying an X-Wing. Just you wait, Sam. We're getting a 5 cats versus 5 cats show match later, which is just going to be like... Listen to winning comms. Yeah, really, Rally. Winston. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a show match later. I've been informed it's 5v5, so to be honest, I hope 5v5 cat, so I hope that's true. I hope it's true. I mean, that's what I've heard. That's what they told me. So I hope so. Is she the best cat in the world? I'd honestly, Aegis, I'd say yes. I think he's done it. Look at the screen. Go back. Well, look at the team names. I mean, it seems like my sources of information might be good, right? It's awesome. I mean, okay, so I don't know if anyone's old enough, but does anyone... Oh, you probably played a version of these games before. Does anyone remember, like, the old X-Wing games? You just, like, fight a pilot? Or if anyone played Star Wars Battlefront 2, you know, when you can just play the space maps and you just... The old gaming clan I was in, we had... I'm gonna... Let me take you on a slight tangent about how old I am. So Star Wars Battlefront 2 was the first game I played professionally, competitively. There was no money in it. But... we had our main team, and our main team, the main game mode you played in Star Wars Battlefront 2 was 5v5. And you would have vehicle maps, but vehicle maps weren't as popular. Most people would just play, you know, just on the ground 5v5 shooting stuff. No Jedis, no Sith, no lightsabers. But we also had another what do you call it, fraction or segment of the clan as well. Genesis Knights, if anyone's interested. We were the best team on the ground, but we also had a Sky Division who would just play space maps where it's just like 5v5, just everyone in spaceships just shooting out. And we would play with them occasionally, and they were a bunch. So our main team, like the ground team, we would mostly European. There was like 1 or 2 Americans who would play with us, but the main team was all European, and our second team all European. But our space team was American, and it was just like these like late 20s North American guys, and they all played on joysticks as well. They were just having the time of their lives playing fucking X-Wing on joystick in this like hard comming 5v5 on my 6. But they were good as well. Is that the original? The original, yeah, the original. All right, someone in Domina Mirror for this map. Remember the closer. Why was that game so good, and why was it never reproduced? I'm glad they never produced it, right, Jazz? I don't know. I don't know if it was just... I don't know if... Whatever games you're playing, like when you're that sort of age, like, so for context, when I was playing the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, I must have been like somewhere between 30 and 15. It's just games. It's just games. I think if you play in that age, I guess in like formative years, that just sort of stick with you forever. But I think that game, Nat and TF2 were so class, and those were my big growing up games, I guess. They did a remaster? Yeah, they did, but we don't talk about the remaster. It's not nostalgia, gaming just fell off. Yeah. My first game was Modern Warfare 2. Okay, we're going to... Oh, we're going to Lijiang... Wait, are we allowed... Wait, what? Are we allowed to go to Lijiang Tower? Huh? Is this a legal maneuver? Is this legal? Push and Flashpoint are combined. Why not? Well, we've not played Flashpoint, have we? Our Flashpoint and... Oh, no, we have played Push, sorry. Yeah, but we haven't played Flashpoint. Plot armor. Did Max get his pizza? He's on his way either there or on his way back, Belly. We're holding out hope for him. We saw 2 escorts in a row yesterday too. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter that much. I was just expecting us to go to Flashpoint, Dominant Mirror on like a New Junk City or something. But, same difference, I guess. No, Hambin was in for map 1. So Hambin was in. They lost that map, importantly, as well. So Falcons are going to give the other tank a crack at it. Someone comes in to close it. Why didn't he just get the pizza delivered? Because the pizza place is 600 meters from him. So he feels too much shame to have the delivery guy drive it 600 meters to his house. Someone comes in to lose it all. You mean to win it all? So my original prediction was 3-2 to Falcons. So we're still, you know, we're still in the mix. But obviously they did lose that matchup on the first one. So my expectation is here. Ooh, I've cranked that music too early. Did you mean investigate or interrogate? I'm not a 40k tech priest. I might be. Okay, yeah. So just Domina forced. Alright, all the marbles, elimination map, elimination series. A chance to get into the grand final. A chance to be the highest finishing team from Korea. Domina is going to be forced. Cat is optional, but everyone's opting into the Cat with the Domina here. So it's going to be a full, well, a full-ish mirror. It's going to be Tracer versus Vendetta here. So someone has taken 1 billion damage already. Barrier Ray is up, so he is able to stabilize, back it up. Merit is pushing his right-hand side. Lip has been forced to slide away, and a body shot will force Merit back down to main. But Jumpin', he's just died up in main now. Merit's going to help finish that kill with that crystal charge, and that tank pick will put an end to the first fight for Crazy Raccoon. Max is still getting his pizza, I believe. So stay tuned for this one. Oh, he's back just in the nick of time. You've just missed first fight, and it wasn't even much of a first fight either. Just got angles on Jumpin', took him down. Someone in as the closer. Max, there's your recap. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Here's the pizza, everybody. Special pizza. It's got all sorts of shit on it. I'm gonna eat it afterwards. All right, Lip Railgun comes out, tank shooting onto someone, but this time it's more impactful, more than Kevzy could accomplish. Someone very low force the shield, force to Suzu. Now Harmon, Jumpin's in for map 5. No fucking wonder they lost first fight. All right. This is unreal, both someone and Jumper being in. The more I look at it and think about it, the more ridiculous it feels. Anyhow, push forward for Merit now. Big damage up in the sky. Chio has an angle. He tries to go for the finisher. He can't get it done. Suzu's out. He's catnapped Jumpin'. What's happened? You're a second ahead of me. 37, 38, 39.
Keep going.
40, 41, 42. 43.
We're back in
44.
sync. You carry on catching your breath, mate. It's going to be a dogfight on point that one. The catnap was denied too far away from coast, and Shield didn't have a covering fire. A late death onto Fielder ensures Crazy Raccoon can really stabilize on this one. Big ult fight coming up. Kitsune Rush, Panopticons all to be thrown in as well. But there is a Sky Noon available for Merit. He's had pretty limited success, all things with this one. They're trying to come coast actually here, but Chirong, he's trying to intercept. He's all over Chio right now. He's got the health advantage, but someone has been safely deposited, and Chio has turned that one on. Must have been an assisting hand from someone there with a gun. Pulse bomb onto Vendetta. Vendetta just lives because, of course, Chio goes down late. Panopticon is out in main. Jumpin's going to find kills off Fat. Merit is pushing forward though. Kitsune Rush, Flash, and Fan. High Noon just to reload. Taking on the DPS. Isang finds the trade though. Someone is on point. This is a hard one to deal with for someone. He's got damage on. Needs to find the headshot. Panopticon onto the Cat, onto the Tracer. Can he turn the kills though? They're trying to shoot each other out. The Cat is low. Fielder goes on. He finishes the kill for him as well. Falcons come back just in time to help someone, and they are back in control of the point.
I touched my keyboard with dirty fingers in order to accept that face-it invite lobby. I don't have any napkins or any towel on the table, so fuck you, giggle, but I did do it. Check my...
You want me to go?
Kitsune Rush comes out now. Vigilante swinging forward. Lip with the clock. Doesn't even need to use it. Jumpin' takes down someone, and Falcons have been overwhelmed. Chirong actually used a catnap in that one, and he traded himself out for it. He threw himself off the map.
Just dive bombing there, ensuring there's no way back up for Fielder. Will be double support ult used for Crazy Raccoon to convert that one. Now Falcons coming back with the Sundering Blade. Catnap a little bit close behind. But with the overclock here, the overclock can match up quite nicely. A chance to shoot that Vendetta out of the sky. Fielder's going to have to support with Suzu. It's a taxi through main right now. Just trying to clear Heesang off to this high ground. She will regroup with the team. Someone's going to have a little look right now as they try and clear the outside space before moving over to point. One more proper shot at this Falcons here, so they need to be ready. They need to watch out for Lip. He's the one they need to contain. Big slash on the front. Vigilante has taken down Merit, but Chio has traded Lip. Now it's for Clock. Lip got no chance to use it. Jumpin's just died in main. The Catnap is in play as well. Chio and Chorong will take each other, trade that one. Chorong will be traded right back afterwards, and they are back in control here. Falcons checkmate with the final cleanup, but Lip, he still has that overclock for the retake.
The overclock needs to come up gangbusters for Lip right now. It's their final chance. Falcons at 82%. Checkmate with the Sundering Blade. He can hold that up above. Zone Lip out of the fight. Get high on the point. But right now, Falcons are holding forward. They're holding aggressive. Checkmate. Swing goes wide. The clock is out early. Side shot takes down someone before the fight can even begin. Sundering Blade kills nothing as well. Crazy Raccoon, they've secured the touch. They've gotten all of the kills forward. Late trades now could lose the game for...
Oh, they're staggering Merit. Yeah, Merit has no option but to go down late here, and can anyone even get the touch? There's what's Merit's face look like when he gets staggered, and there will be no touch. Crazy Raccoon win narrowly on Night Market.
Say goodnight to Wolf Meow, everybody. Man, this pizza just hitting the spot right now.
Delicious. You know what? Not to insinuate we might just have overlapping lives, but I'm actually having pizza tonight as well.
Did you pick pizza because I picked pizza, or was it predetermined?
It was predetermined. My wife's making pizza. She's already got the dough sorted and the sauce ready, and just going to throw it together tonight.
How old are you?
Me? 34 or 35.
I'm going to be comically bald by 34.
I've got a head start, but he's hot on my heels. Gonna be more of the same comp for Crazy Raccoon, but Team Falcons, they have gone Sim, Kiri, Lucio here, so a change up as they are desperate to keep themselves in this map and turn it around. Complete the reverse sweep of Crazy Raccoon. They've got all the early space thanks to that Sim TP as well, and Heesang has immediately gone onto the Pharah. So, no Diva or anything to hard mark the Pharah in these situations, but the Domina can poke the Pharah back quite a bit. Heesang unchallenged on this high ground here, and will just be spamming them back. Damage behind onto someone. He has to be careful. Little TP back as well.
Oh
Huge splash damage. Someone is 1 HP. Heesang is just going to do it all. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a Diva swap coming in after that. There it is so low. He has to run out of this one too. Forces Fielder back, and the Pharah swap done it all for Crazy Raccoon.
The Crazy Raccoon closer, jumping on the Domina. Heesang signature move.
Oh, you can't swap Diva, of course. Yeah.
No Diva swaps. They're stuck on Domina.
Of course.
It's not possible. You make your bed, now you got to lay in it. Someone getting taxied over on the coast right now. Chio hugging the wall to avoid getting anti-air catted by Chorong. But look at this ult charge difference because of the swap. Chorong already has a catnap. Heesang pre-fight pick on a checkmate as well. This team needs proper. They need a Tracer that won't get first picked. Wide swing for Lip on the point. Big damage out. Hang on! Nearly gets pushed into the wall. Chio has gone down. Heesang's dead too. It's a 3v3. Massive! Huge ult from Jumbin. Panopticon catches everyone, and that should be enough for Crazy Raccoon. Another slice?
I reckon it's time for another slice. There's Jumpin as he hits a big old Panopticon there. Will get huge value out of that. TP force back as well. And all of a sudden, Falcons starting to run out of time. They will have Kitsune Rush. Veggies is a little bit slower. For now, Chorong, got eyes on that left-hand side, trying to mark checkmate out of it. Worth noting, Heesang is just back on the Tracer now as well. Lip will go top right as they try and get angles on all of this walk-up. Chio trying to force their way through on this right-hand side. Chorong has eyes on that well, and there's a big battle behind. Both cats are going to try and get involved. Chio gets one, but it's traded right back. Checkmate is now on the cat's heels, but the cat is too fast. Kitsune Rush on point from Fielder. No response from Vigi because he's died to that one on the side. Catnap comes out from Chorong. He's low. He gets shut down by Fielder. Fielder does it again, and he's kept Falcons in this series. Oh, he's going to keep going, but going to get late cleanup kills here. Nothing too shabby. A late trade onto Fielder is a bit of a pain, actually, for Falcons. They'll have to go taxi him from spawn. They do have a Panopticon still. Expect someone to save that one for the Kitsune Rush push or the overclock. Whoever uses that ult, here we go. A TP into a taxi, and this backline's back. Lickety split. Checkmate will be going left-hand side, trying to set up early for the pulse bomb. Eyes on the cat, but here's Lip. He slides in with the clock. Follow up here. Someone, he goes for Panopticon here. Catnap out from Chio as well. Lip has found one. Chio's killed Lipfo. Battle in the skies. Chio's trying to hold his own angle as that Kitsune rushes out.
Lip used the clock.
Doesn't find the value. Yeah, he used the clock there and late kills, and this touch is going to be really rough.
Final touch, Checkmate and Chio both on backspawn. 15 seconds to get to the point now. They should be fine for it. He sank early on. Pulse onto Merit. Suzu'd perfectly by Fielder. Very nicely done. Checkmate with a pulse bomb still has a chance to clutch this one. 3 seconds until the touch is necessary. Not too worried about that happening as the first touch comes through. Panopticon in main. Merit will fall. I don't want to we did that because my fingers are dirty. Chio will go down. 3, 4, Crazy Raccoon. Don't even know why we wasted time trying to reverse sweep, in all honesty, Falcons.
Crazy Raccoon close it out in the end, and they're able to win the Dominant Mirror. They're able to win the first map when again it's forced all know your heroes, which helped get them over the line in this situation here. Not the most convincing from Crazy Raccoon, but dominant on the Domina makes all the difference. Beat Hanbin on it, beat someone on it. They'll go and bow, and they'll be heading to the grand finals. Falcons, of course, eliminated in this early iteration of El Clasico. Someone was not the closer we had hoped for.
I can't believe I didn't miss my that final map. That was a run, bro.
It was literally first fight, and it was just a nothing death, you know, like you missed no action.
I had to drive there, of course, because there's no way for me to walk there and back in the time provided. But I got insane RNG of getting a polite driver that lets me out of the driveway instead of driving by. And then I got insane parking RNG near the place. And then I got an insane RNG right turn back onto the incoming traffic on the way back. So I just got flawless RNG for the whole trip home. Green light RNG. I got bad red light RNG on the way to the place, and then I got perfect RNG on the way home.
Nicely done.
It was a seeded run. It's the dream world record. Like, it's just...
Shut up, Kaito expert. 1, you're not in Japan. 2, you haven't seen proper.
I love Latina women. Yes, you can have a bot.
Lip, player of the match here on this one. Bro was still out of breath. Yeah, but presumably he ran back to his apartment. He's not out of breath from driving.
Hey, you never know.
Heesang snubbed? No way Heesang was snubbed. Heesang was in a locker owned by Merit for what felt like 90% of that series. Honestly, you know who the best player in this series was? Hanbin.
Undesirables matches on. I'm gonna watch Undesirables.
Roger, roger. We'll have a bit to the next one anyway.
Who won map 1? Anyone let me know? What's on the pizza? It's a special pizza.
OWCS Bootcamp 마지막 날 안녕하세요.
Undesirables won map 1. Undesirables are losing map 2.
첫 번째 경기부터 쉽지 않았죠.
On Dorado.
승리를 가져갑니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
네, 승리 축하드립니다.
Just got full capped, Undesirables.
선수가 차지하게 되었는데요. 25번째.
Wait, so Undesirables are winning even without their hit scan? Who's the hit scan? I thought Hunton was on this team.
오늘 경기 좀 오랜만에
That's wrong, right?
나팔전이었잖아요. 소감 한마디 들어볼까요?
I need some roster help here, guys.
기간상으로 좀 오랜만에 하는 경기긴 한데 워낙
Oh, it's Kawhi.
작년부터 좀 많이
Right.
경기를 해서 그런지
So Kawhi is so
Consensus,
cosmetic that you can sub out.
또
You can sub out anyone.
재밌었던
Do you want me to
경기였던
mute until the game start again?
Oh yeah, should we? If you're gonna do that, should we divide and then we'll regroup for the game?
Yeah, just chuck us a message when the game's starting or something.
Roger that. White sub? I don't know. I wasn't against the someone sub because he lost the Domina matchup pretty hard on that first map. So I think it seems reasonable enough.
이거 솔직히 해볼 만하지 않았나요?
저희도 그
But I
생각을
think if you're
하면서
Falcons, there's
바뀌게
probably
되면
reasonable
이번에는
cope that you only
저희가
lost for new hero maps.
이번에는
You know, I mean you can sort of cope your way out of that one. Probably should have won Blizzard World as well. I guess what's interesting is I actually thought it would be the inverse situation, where Falcons would win a sim map. Should I turn this down? Because I think I just do it in Korean. Where Falcons would win the new hero maps because they look pretty good and dominant on those mirror matchups throughout the week and in the matches over the last couple of days, but then they would struggle a bit more on some of the other maps, but there'd be a sim map or something they could win.
어려운 조합이긴 한데
Yeah, now Blizzard World is the one that hurts, because both these control maps weren't that close. Blizzard World is where the series was won and lost. Second loot box of the day, Nixel Sojourn. This guy is Flora.
저는
It's the vomit green one.
투마가 정배긴 한데 저는
Falcons missing the glue.
3대 2로 하겠습니다.
The glue is gone. The glue has left the country.
역배립. 알겠습니다. 저랑 반대네요. 네, 그렇다면 다음 매치 기대해 주십시오. 한 매치가 다가옵니다.
This was the first one of the day as well, counted, yeah. So we got Twisted Minds versus Team Liquid next. We'll probably have like a little bit of a break before that one, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes. Do walkouts, you can see Liquid and Twisted both setting up on that one. Yeah, Samajid will keep playing. I think we'll get some official news on that very soon. But Samajid will be back. Batman will return in 2026. Fuck, Majid should have tweeted that, right? Batman returns. Just got the Titans cast. Doughton for the win. Alright, I feel like I should get a drink and we should lock in for this next game. Should I let me cover VOD before I think about it too much?